Hello everybody and welcome, it's your boy Logic and we're back with a King of the Hills. So we're going to do a Ranald's Gift and this is going to be an auto-generated army tournament. So what does this all mean for you guys? Now what this means for you is that basically I go on to Ranald's Gift, I auto-gen everybody with an army and a lord. So basically let's give an example here, we get Bretonia and Rapans, and then what goes on from there is that I then auto-generate an army, I keep auto-generating here on the Total War Warhammer game until I get that lord and a caster, and then that is going to be your army, and then you play with that and it's a King of the Hill. So you only use that army, you stay in as long as you can and get as many wins as you possibly can. So it would look like here, I don't think it's going to be bunnies, this is going to be Nehebit, so let's get that changed. It's not bunnies. I believe these do have such close names, I never know. But how's everybody doing today? How are we doing, CJ, Cypher, Nickbit? How are we doing, buddy? How are we all doing? So let me just double check here that make sure they've got the correct armies before we jump in here. So what we'll do is we'll put in Sergeant Gombrindle and we'll just see if they've got the correct armies. So double check here. Yep, that looks fine to me. This army is amazing. I absolutely love it. Oh, my bad. No face cam. Face cam. Here we are. Hello. No face cam today. And let's check Complex Slayer. Just double check that they all got the right armies. And if they all have the right armies, we shall go. Go. Right there, here's Complex. Double check he's got the right army. Yes, it looks like it. Yes. Amazing. Okay, well that looks all good to me. It looks like both are good, so let's get ready to rumble. We'll be playing on Oakenhammer, and this will be game one. This should be super fun. I'm really excited for this. I'd love to do like a proper one here. I'm just going to be testing it today to see how it goes. I don't know if you could have seen his build a little bit. I don't think so. Yes, so the way it works is when I auto-gen them an army, what it will do is I'll actually give them like, so for example, if you get a caster, you actually get all of their spells. So what you can do with that, you can drop some of the spells, and you can basically put it into chevrons, or allow your casters to be on horses, but basically you can't add any more lords, heroes, or even change any lords or heroes, but you can take off spells, you can add abilities, and such. But you can also add chevrons as well. So we're going to have the Defenders of Fleur-de-Lis here for the Bretonians. So we'll be having the Pegasus Knights in the Sky, the Mounted Yeoman Archers, Grail Knights, Defenders of Fleur-de-Lis, Knights Errant, and some Knights Errant with a Grail Relique, as well as a Damsel of Beasts and Rapans. So the Damsel of Beasts is now going to be on a horse. It was on foot. It's going to come with 2 spells with the Transformation of Gadon, as well as the Flock of Doom, and also Scroll of Shielding, and the Stone of Power. Rapans is now on a horse. Should be having the Sword of Leonese, as well as the Holy of Maiden Wrath, and also coming here with the Fleur Banner. Perfect. There's also some frontline. Yep, there's 4 units of frontline, I believe. So there's a Beastlayers of Baston. There's the Men-at-Arms Polearms, 2 of them, and a unit of Men-at-Arms. So, not really sure what that Grail Elite's going to do, but it's going to do stuff. So the build here for Complex. So that was Nehebit over there. For Complex, we are going to have the Forsaken, as well as some more Forsaken, the Demon Spew, the ROR Forsaken, which are very nice as well. They will be coming through with that fly ability as well. So they'll be having the Swarm of Flies. We will be having some Armoured Chaos Trolls here as well. You don't often see those. We'll be having some Mirror Guard here on top of the very, very nice Hell Cannon here, the Soul of Damnation. The Kolek Suneater, who is going to come here with his Lord of the Storm, Foe Seeker, and Stand or Die. We'll be having a caster who was on foot. This is going to be a Fire Sorcerer, but now on a Manticore. We will be having the Burning Head, the Flaming Sword of Ruin, Fireball, Kindle Flame, and in the back we'll be having some Marauder Horsemen throwing axes. There should be another unit, yes, another unit of Chaos Trolls as well. So 2 units of Armoured Chaos Trolls, which should be quite fun. This is quite the interesting stuff. it should be pretty fun. This just allows you to basically like counters the meta. Like you're going to get armies. Like for example, this would generally be pretty Bretonnian favored, but here you just do not know. So shot there going down into the mounted German archers, and that did some damage. 6 models down, over 1,000 HP worth in one shot as well. Another shot going down as well. That could be enough to actually break this unit if you're not careful. It is -1. It is going to just about stabilize. But another shot here, this thing is super accurate. Oh, that's going to come, that's going to hit hard. Yes, that does hit hard. That's going to be -5 leadership. That should be a break. Oh, so lucky. Looks like it is going to stabilize. That's enough damage done there. Going to be missing the Beast Layers of Baston. There's going to be a tiny weeny bit of damage there. But in come the Knights. So the Knights Errand are going to be flanking on the left-hand side here, as well as the Triple as well. We'll be having the Ground Knights as well as the Knights Errand. So it looks like here we're going to have the Fleur over here as well. So the defenders of Fleur de Lis. And over in the front, 4 units of infantry with that lovely Grail Relic coming in with that leadership, etc. Going to be having the Chaos Warhounds of Poison team at the back, and they're certainly going to come over. These Pegasus Knights are going to be busy, anti-large, they're super squishy, and there's no healing magic here. We are going to have Beast Magic, so we can certainly expect some Manticores, but we have Burning Head here to counter quite a lot of infantry. What we're going to do here up against the heavily armoured cavalry is going to be quite difficult. Now we have Marauder throwing axes. They certainly need to be getting there a little bit earlier. Which should be pretty interesting. And these are some builds. These are some builds. So shots going down in the front. So they're going to be coming after the Beast Layers of Baston. Not a bad target. Pretty small though. Probably would have preferred to get onto the cav here. Throwing axes are now going in a little bit late. They're in the trees already. Not sure what shot there. Maybe that was a fireball. Looks like we lost at least 2 models there. So yeah, looks like it was a fireball. So excellent stuff coming through from there. Shots coming down, so they are going to be going for the cavalry. Cavalry's really still. Oh no! Punch right to the face of the Ground Knights. Excellent work there. 3 models down, and you're going to be having those elite peasants all over the place. Terrible stuff. Terrible, terrible. Let's look over here in the back. We are going to be getting in those elite Pegasus Knights here. The true proud Bretonnians coming through. Looks like they've absolutely smashed open the Marauder Horsemen here with the throwing axes. Excellent stuff. And you can hear it here in the background. The lovely scream of the Ferromanticore, just making itself well known that it's here in the vicinity. Lovely. So it's probably going to come down. It's going to smash open these Mirror Guard. They do have immediate psychology, so maybe helping the front line might be not too bad. Maybe try and tear out some of these chaos. Oh my god, that's a Burning Head. Burning Head certainly wrecked all sorts of units of men at arms. And yeah, that's it's pretty dangerous as well. Actually, you know, you could have torched some very elite units here for the chaos. Chaos Trolls need to come in the back. There's going to be nothing really here protecting. So we are going to get him in. And that's going to be a big push coming through there from the Ferromanticore. But in comes the big daddy Kolek, and he's coming through with a hammer. Steel chair is in. Boom! Straight to the face. There we go. There's going to be a lot of damage down here on the Ferromanticore. Excellent stuff from him. And in comes that cavalry. PE is going to be starting to struggle here just a little bit. I think balance of power is not going to quite reflect that, but once this Manticore is gone, you watch that balance of power change just a little bit. But the front line is starting to go down, but we will get that healing here for the Chaos Trolls if it is allowed. But look at this. Where is that slow motion music you used to get from the black and white films? Because that is what's going on here. So we also have 105 speed up against 85, and he cannot keep this guy still. He can't. He has to go down into melee combat here and hope he can get aided by some Chaos Warhounds or something like that. Shots coming in here up against the Kolek Sunator. As you can see all this cavalry here. It's going to be breaking due to... No, just going to be breaking. No terror here involved. But Fleur de Lis can certainly come in and do some work. And we are going to be anti-infantry, so you can certainly do some good stuff up against the Demon's Spew. Burning Head in the front. Again, going to be going up against the men-at-arms, pole arms. Kolek's come through for the slam here on top of the mounted German archers. And in come the proud knights here of Bretonnia. They are coming down on top of the Mirror Guard. And they're certainly going to be trashing infantry. But in comes Kolek. Oh, there we go. He was absolutely thrown around there by Kolek himself. Sigvold will not be happy. But in this guy here, looks like we are going to lose the Firecaster. Another Burning Head should be coming in, hopefully, to try and see if he can get some sort of value here from that. But 32 kills, not bad. Looks like he has broken. He will be going off the edge of the battlefield here. And look at that. The Pegasus Knights actually paying for themselves. Don't hold your breath for too long. There we go, Grail League, and he has found himself in the wrong Blackcook's neighborhood. He is going to be in trouble. This guy is getting slaughtered here by Kolek. Kolek's come through. Oh my god, that hammer is just so goddamn scary. But he's going to be just absolutely trashing up against the Fleur de Lis here. Scroller shielding going down on her as well. That goddamn lovely Manticore summon. We're going to have both Manticores here from the beast. We will have some Flock of Dooms as well coming in. The Power Stone should be activated soon, getting that extra mana here and around. So we are going to have a Thunderbolt coming down here as well from KOTH. KOTH has now been surrounded by all sorts of cavalry, including here Manticores and all sorts of terrible, terrible monsters. So we are going to be losing the Knights Errant here in the pocket. Rapans is going to be fighting. She looks like she has Scholar Shielding. The swords of Leonese going off there for the base weapon damage. Increase the melee attacks and armor piercing. Going to be trying our absolute best here in the pocket to really take down the Beast of Chaos, KOTH Sunnytail. No pressure in the back end though. The Forsaken are coming back in, but they certainly need to aid their monster here. KOTH is going to be running a little bit dirty on his own, and he can certainly use some infantry support. But it does look like KOTH could not be taking on the world here today. He needs some big hits on Rapans if he wants to come back into this. Flock of Doom is going to go down. That is going to be damage here up against the Nice Demon Spew. And looks like here that is going to be an army loss, an army rout, and a fantastic game here from Nehabit from the beginning. Fantastic stuff. Best part of autogen armies are how much they love the ROR or crazy chevrons. Oh, mate, they go crazy on those chevrons. They just go slap, 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 slap. Triple gold chevron, mate. I feel like Norska cannot have a bad autogen. Pretty sure logic is ageless and... timeless. Not sure what you mean by that, Shetland. Not sure what you mean by that, buddy. There's like 2,100 here for KOTH Sun Eater, as well as 650 for the Chaos Sorcerer of Fire. Very good stuff. We're going to have 460, 700 here for the Forsaken, with 950 for the Mirror Guard. Mirror Guard, so good here for the Chaos. Definitely one of my favorite units when it comes to the competitive side of things. So I'm going to have 750 for the Demon Spew. Sadly, throwing away those broader throwing axes. Very fast, very good at taking out cavalry. Could have been very good counters here up against the Fleur de Lis, but unfortunately, not quite going to get the value you hoped for. Certainly could have partnered them up here with the Chaos Warhounds of Poison, and could have slaughtered all sorts of cavalry. 370 here for the Chaos Trolls, which are armored. 650, unfortunately no regen there on that second one. And it's like we got 1,500 here for the Soul of Damnation. I think actually a bit of a mistake here shooting the Beast Slayers de Baston. We certainly needed to shoot into the, where are they? There we go, the Grail Knights. So we go 1,500 for Rapans, as well as 180 here for the Damsel. That's like 75. 525 for the Men-at-Arms Polearms. 160. The Grail Elite coming in with a massive 64, with 375 for the Beast Slayers of Baston. 550, 700, 400, and 590 here for the Knights Errants, and 622 for the Defenders of Fleur de Lis. 1,140 for the Grail Knights. 67 for the Mounted German Archers, with 1,480 here for the Pegasus Knights. Fantastic. Never seen quite so much value here on these gorgeous knights. Fantastic stuff. GG's, well played. The Rapans 1, KOTH 0. Love to see it. Love to see it. Right, so we'll change the scores here. Scores on the doors will be 1-0 here to Nick a bit. He's going to be taking the lead of the KOTH today. So Complex, unfortunately, GG's my friend, but you will be stepping down. But here we have Bunnies, and can he take the mantle? We have PE here up against PE. We have Meme on Meme, and the dreams are real. So let's get the let's get the DE image in there. Let's get Cypher's image. We all like Cypher. But how we doing, guys? How we doing? Faye who exactly, Nehabit? You know it, my friend. You know it. Let's just double check. No, the build is real. Now, oh my god. Now, listen. We all know that Deadly Bunnies is a man of the people. And when I mean a man of the people, this guy really, really pulls through the memes. And today, I saw... Oh, no. No, no, no. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. Stop this. No. Your best of 7 is... Your best of 17 is coming. So, for those that might have missed this, how are we doing, Down Under Blunder? How are we doing, the Dutch Favour? So, for those that might miss this, and why you might see it's quite funny from my perspective, these guys were joking here about doing the best of 17 with the VC mirror, and I'll make you a deal. Right, so they said if I said if they get 100 likes, I'll do a best of 17 vampire counts up against vampire counts for every single game. I said if they get 100 likes here on the on my Discord, I said they could do it. But they didn't get 100 likes, but I didn't put a time on it. I'm good, thank you, Bobo. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well today. Obviously, I put out a video earlier today, but obviously all of you guys did want to see some more content, so if you guys ask it, I will bring it. So it looks like here we... oh, I can't see a build here for you. Yeah, so it looks like they have their builds ready. Just going to double check. But the man, the myth, the memes, he's coming in with a triple gold chevron unit that just makes me smile. Like, it's just funny and I love it. Right, let me just take a look. All right, yeah, so let's just double check the build is correct. Actually, no, I trust these guys. Actually, I trust these guys. I'll try other tournaments. Mr. Cool Umbrella with another tournament there in the Discord. Please check that out. Check that out. Right, we're going to say these guys are ready. Let's do it. They are taking what they want by their hands. Well, listen, I promised them at the end. I promised them they can do a game at the end. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. I'm being held hostage on my own channel. Would you believe it? Oh, looks like we're doing the same map, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll do one more of Oakenhammer and then we'll switch it up. I really like Oakenhammer, to be fair. It's a nice map. So, let's go through here. So, Autogen Armies again. We've already seen the one here from the lovely Bretonian. We'll go through it again one more time very quickly. So, 5 units of the lovely, where are they? Lovely Knights Errants, including one of them here being the Fleur de Lis. We'll also have the Grail Knights, Mounted German Archers, Pegasus Knights in the sky, and there should be something else in there, I'm sure. We're also going to have a Grail Relique, we'll have a Damsel of Beasts, and we'll also be having Rapans, both on horseback, and 4 units of infantry in the front, with that goddamn hero there in the back. Love to see it, love to see it. Alright, so for the Toomey boys, we are going to be having High Queen Khalida, and she is coming here, not on her snake, but she's going to be coming here and rolling dirty on top of her chariot. Tomb Strike, My Will Be Done, as well as the Curse, very nice. We'll also be having the Blessed Legion, very good with the Armor Sundering, and we'll be having a really nice Alici Priest of Light. He'll be here on horseback, and he'll be bringing the Scroll of Mighty Incantations, which actually increases mana depending on how many units are in your radius. So 40 meter radius, max amount of 5 units. The more number you have, the more you increase in mana. Very nice. Banishment, as well as Shem's Burning Gaze, Fair's Protection, and that seems to be it. We're going to have some Tomb Guard here. We'll have some Tomb Guard Halberds on top of a triple gold chevron Casket of Souls. Absolutely love to see it. That was what made me laugh so much. We're going to have these Skeleton Chariots, and we're going to have a Tomb Scorpion in the middle, with the Tomb Guard here, Nehahaha Warriors, and Nehahaha Horsemen. Fantastic. Perfect stuff. Love to see it. So let's get it done, and let's get it going. Oh yeah, and I also forgot Ushopti in the middle. Not Ushopti Great Bows, normal Ushopti. Now, the reason why I say normal Ushopti like that is the fact these guys, these constructs they're very good. You think, oh, anti-infantry, armor piercing, they should be excellent at dealing with infantry. That would be true if they didn't have 23 melee attack. That would be very true. I'd rather increase them by 100 and then put them up to like 30, 35 melee attack. I'd rather, because they're just garbage. They are just dreadful. How we doing, Grombrindle? Yeah, same map, my bad. Sorry. Could start a... no moderators in chat. I think there is a moderator in chat. There should be Zypher. Like they're cursing me here in chat. But as they're going to go forward here, there's going to be a couple of shots. And coming over here, firing. Ooh, very nice here into the Knights Errants. Good damage Need to be going very wide here of the Grail Knights, I'm sure. Defenders of further leads, just like the same build here on the right. Now, where are these? So, mounted German archers coming out of the tree line, and they're certainly going to be firing here into the back of the Tomb Guard. Fantastic stuff. Shots coming in the back here. Oh, no! God damn, so much damage here going up against the fleur-de-lis and the rest. Fantastic stuff there. Shots coming in the front from the lovely Blessed Legion. They're going to be going into the straight at the men at arms. Fantastic stuff. Over there in the sky, Ferromanticore for that lovely scream. It's going to be flying straight into the Castle of Souls, no doubt. I don't think it's going to be able to fight much else here. It could come off the High Queen. She has 80 armor and some pretty good mobility, but I don't know if she's going to be able to hold here too well. What sort of speed are we talking about here? She's going to be burning wheels at 74 speed. That's not too bad. 85 here for the Ferromanticore, so she might be able to burn and turn, but I don't think so. If the Manticore wants to have a piece of that booty, it will surely have it. So maybe it's going to come after... It's not going to come after the caster. Very interesting. It's going to go straight after that light melee caster. The Castle of Souls... Oh, look at that. Straight hop down as well. Going to be coming straight after those archers. Fantastic stuff here. And it's like that Manticore is going to be absolutely ripping apart this Tomb Guard as well. Fantastic stuff there in the middle. Charges here from the Knights right in the back could be really lovely. But it's something going to be, something want to go elsewhere here. The Nehehekara warriors here on top of the horsemen. They're going to be certainly getting chewed up as well. They lost here up against the Knights Errand. They are generally anti-infantry, but they did quite well. There is going to be a banishment here in the backside as well. Oh, those Pegasus Knights. They flew up so quickly. They flew up literally like their life depended on it. Fantastic stuff. Not really seen that too often. Knights Errand, they're going to get chomped here by this Tomb Scorpion. Could certainly do with a net here at some point. Maybe trying to net some of this cav in, but looks like here we have some mounted yeomen. They are just wavering. God damn, they are just wavering. Okay, so in the middle here we are going to have the Ushopti with the Defense Protection going down, giving them 59 melee defense and 120 armor. No junk there in the middle pocket. And in it comes the brave man of Bretonia, or should I say brave men here. Look at this Grail Elite coming in, just getting absolutely ramrodded by this Ushopti Gravo. Fantastic. He does have 28 melee defense. He actually has more melee defense here than the Ushopti do have melee attack, so we'll be struggling there a little bit, surprisingly. But here we have Rapans fighting up against the Leechy Priest of Light, and that thing is getting wrecked. The Tomb Scorpion is going to try and save, but it's weird. Oh, there we go. It has got it in its pincers now, so he's going to be able to get away. And it's going to be another Manticore coming literally right on top of me. It is going to come in and it's going to try and fight here up against Twin Leader and the crew. What's going down here? It looks like it might be... Yeah, so it is going to be a Shem's Burning Gauge going into the backside here of Rapans. Rapans at 1.8k. No healing here for the Bretonians as they do have the Beast Caster. We're going to have the last healing coming through for the realm of Ushopti Tier 3. And that could be quite difficult here for the boys in blue and red to deal with. Bunnies, it's going to be very gently on the balance of power. This is very gently. They probably go a little bit further here when the realm of Ushopti do come in. But unfortunately, he could be losing that Casket of Souls. That could be really painful losing that thing. All it needs to do is maintain its health and it can get full of value. It's going to have 101 kills so far. Maybe actually putting triple gold share from that was no mean after all. But coming through here, we do still have the Tomb Scorpion. As long as we can keep these single entities alive. Oh no, it's pushing through. No, it's caught. 180 HP. Oh no, it's gone down. It literally just had to hold for just a moment and it might have got that regen here. But it looks like it's not going to happen. That's a little bit unfortunate. We are going to swing it in here with the Pegasus Knights as well. Tomb Guard will more than likely go down. Balance of Power, though, is still going to be pulling in Bunny's favour here with the Tomb Kings. The rest of the armies are going to be struggling, mostly probably because Rapans is super duper weak. It looks like here it is going to be a very dead High Queen up against a very dead Rapans. It's going to be Flock of Doom going down here as well to injure up against High Queen. Balance of Power has got down all over the place here. And as we can see, we do have the Rampaging Ferromanticore that has now gone down. Balance of Power will now comfortably shift into the Tomb King favour. Healing ready to come through. It looks like here, death required 375. We're at 344 at the moment. Just a few more kills here could really secure the deal. Looks like we're going to be coming in at 350. Oh, that Leechy Priest of Light is seriously struggling here. It's going to be at 700 HP. The Knights Errand can be under 600 as well. We have the Tomb Scorpion in that is crumbling as well. It's going to be on 0 leadership. Looks like High Queen has gone down, I think. Yeah, the High Queen has just died, but where's Rapans? Rapans is still alive. Balance of Power, though, still going in the Tomb King favour. We are going to have shattered units all over the place here. And let's have a look. What we're looking at here, 358. There's really not models dying here. We've got infantry just lobbing itself at each other here, and we're still not having any dying. That's seriously surprising. Wavering the back and shooting as well is going to be the mounted German archers. They are going to get chased here by the Ushopti Great Bows. volleys coming in here up against those very nice Tomb Guard. As you can see, Rapunzel's gone down from a slap of the tail here from the Tomb Scorpion, and she has well and truly been thwarted here. As you can see, we are going to have that 336 HP coming through. We will have the run with your Shopti, get that lovely summon in, and that will ensure balance of power. Fantastic stuff. Now, I did see the build here. Hello, Abrata. How are we doing, buddy? Hope we're doing well. How are we doing, Caradoc? How are we? When will be the best of 17 VC? Saw voting in Discord. I mean, if you guys really want it that bad, I'll do it. But I really don't think you do. Alright, so 1.8k here for High Queen Khalida with 700 for the Lychee Priest of Light, 330 for the Skeleton Warriors, and for the Nehekara, we are going to have 450. 300 for the King Nesh Scorpion's Legion, and 560, 340, 1,180 here for the Tomb Guard. Excellent work there with 317 for the Blessed Legion, 520 for the Nehekara Horsemen, and 700 here for the Skeleton Chariots. 1,100 for the Shopti, 1,170 here for the Tomb Scorpion, with 2,255 here for the Triple Gold Casket of Souls. As we can see here, 1,100 for Rapans, 200 here for the Damsel of Beasts, 250, 200, 200, and 760 here for the Infantry, 220, 260, 400, 300, and 170 for the Defenders of Fleur-de-Lis. 1,650 for the Grail Knights, 1,060 here for the Mounted German Archers, and 1,400 for the Pegasus Knights. Who knew they could be so good? Really, really good stuff. GG's, well played indeed. The Scorpion did just teabag it. It went thwap with the tail, and then you saw a good, gorgeous teabag. It was true 2000s Call of Duty style, 360 no scope teabag finish. Fantastic. You only see it here on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing, Muckluck? He said it himself. He put no time limit on it. Yeah, there is no time limit, baby. There is no time limit here on that best of 17. If you guys force me to do a best of 17, I don't know how I'll feel about it. But it's got a good build, but it certainly has weaknesses as well. Now, I think coming up here, I actually have no idea what's happened to Hayden. Hayden has just left the scene. I gave him a call, sent him a couple of messages. I just haven't seen him. So it looks like he'll be out, and we'll be having Paul Groby in. Mr. Grombrindle, please show yourself. Now, if anybody else here would like to get involved, please do let me know. I can actually add you in very quickly here towards the end. It won't be super quick, but I should be able to get it done for you if you do want to play. It's all in good fun. It's just going to be a bit of late night streaming here from me. And, just a couple of fun games really here. So, anybody wants to get involved, please let me know. So, Emperor Grombrindle, and being he is coming in, I do have to get the man, the myth, the legend. I have to get his Emperor title up. It's TK versus Dowie now. Yes, so do not ask me how. I don't know. But Grombrindle somehow managed to secure himself Thorgrim, the High King. I saw it and I did not believe it when I saw it. I was like, of all the factions and of all the lords, he got the man, the myth. But listen, I'm not sad about it. So we're going to go here onto Prague. Let's get it done. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, everybody got random, to be fair, and somehow I don't know, because it would be Grombrindle's luck, wouldn't it? It would be Grombrindle's luck that he gets the Dawi. And his build, actually, I'm not gonna lie, his build's pretty good. I'm not gonna be able to play today. I have a lot of editing going on. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. There is absolutely no pressure to play. This is just a bit of fun. I might even throw a build in myself and play at the end. You never know. Bit of fun. Why not? This is all very suspicious. I mean, yeah, be suspicious as you like. Honestly, I wanted to make the memeier the better for me, really, because I really wanted to see some awesome stuff. And I actually think the most competitive build in this kind of game is actually the dwarves, because no matter what, yeah. But how's everybody doing today? I hope we're all doing really well. Grombrindle is too powerful. Well, yeah, I mean Grom with this faction is certainly gonna be powerful, especially when he's got the High King as well. Without ruining it too much, I think he also has 2 units of he has 2 units of hammerers and a unit of the ROR iron. I can't remember the ROR elite infantry as well. So pretty strong stuff. Pretty strong stuff. How many monsters do you have? Quite a few, to be fair. I've got 2 here, and I've got another one in the corner. I've actually got another one upstairs, actually. Yeah, I have quite a lot. So how do I get generated army? You pick one, or do I? No, I'll generate one for you, ALBD. Would you like to play, buddy? If you'd like to play, then within the next battle when we're setting up, I'll alter it for you. But what I do is I go onto Ranald's gift. I give you a random lord and hero. I try and make sure it's not somebody that we've already had. And then what I do is I go on, use their sub-faction, and then just auto-generate an army for you. Unless, of course, there are specific units within that. So, for example, if you get Boris Todbringer, I don't use his sub-faction because he doesn't have any of the RORs. So I just go onto the main faction and keep repeating it until you get a lord and a caster, basically. That's basically what I do. I have never played Brett in my life, and he gets dwarfs. I know, bro. I know. It felt dirty when it came. I was like, what is the goddamn odds? Alright, looks like Dacta's joining as well, so that should be quite fun. Alright, so let's get this out. Actually, I should be able to do it on live stream for you guys, actually, so you guys might be able to see sort of what I do, how I do it as well. So, actually, let's change this whilst we're waiting. So we already know Bunny's builds, so we can quickly change this. We can go... Where's score 2? Yeah, Nehebit is going to change to Grombrindle. And then Bunnies is going to change here to 1. So Bunnies is going to be joined in the lead. This is going to be hard for Bunnies. I can't lie any shape or form. Bunnies is going to be going here up against the Miners of Blasting Charges, Norglim Ironbreakers as well with some more Miners. He's going to have 2 units of the Iron Drakes as well as a Torhammer Torpedo. He'll be having a Grudge Thrower and he'll be having Bolt Throwers as well. In the back he'll have 1 Hammerer, 2 Hammerer and also some Dwarf Great Weapons in the sky. He'll be having the Gyrocopter Brimstone Guns, and down on the floor here we will be having the Thane, who will be having Deadly Onslaught, and a Thorgrim Grudgebearer, who will be having Stand Your Ground, Oath of Vengeance, the Great Book of Grudges, and the High King. So excellent build here. I mean, this is like, considering the format, this is like a no-joke build. This is like, yo, Dacta, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Dacta is also going to be joining everybody, so that should be really fun. We'll get Dacta in. We'll also get ALDB in as well. I'll be sending you guys very quickly. I'll be sending your armies through in the next one. I will have to very quickly leave so I can make those builds and get you in, but that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, ready, good luck, have fun. Let's jump straight into this. So let's get it going. So for those that haven't seen this build, we are going to have some Skeleton Warriors in the front line with the Kingston Skesh Scorpion Legion, the very poor Ushopti, with some skeleton chariots, Leechy Priest of Light, which looks like Shems, Banishment, and Fair's Protection. We'll be having High Queen Khalida here on top of her chariots. Looks like the Tomb Scorpion, triple gold casket of souls, as well as a Tomb Guard here with the halberds, as well as some Nehekara horsemen. Lovely stuff. Should be some more Tomb Guard as well, which should be pretty nice. What have we got here? So it looks like Lauren subscribed. Thank you very much, buddy. I really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. It's like here we have Gyrocopter Brimstone guns that are going to be coming down to shoot here on top of High Queen. She will be having a weakness to fire, I believe, thanks to her bandages. Yes, she will. And I believe it is 25%. Shem's burning. Oh my god, absolutely racks on one of those gyrocopters. No, looks like they are going to be coming out of the Casket of Souls. It's anti-large armor piercing as well as that fire damage as well. Should absolutely destroy. Looks like they haven't been clicked on here. That's a bit of a shame. They certainly need to get some work on going through there. Big shots coming in. That Grudge Thrower, where's it going here? It's going to be shooting down the line, and it's going to be going straight here, as it's going to miss on top of those Blessed Archers. So the Blessed Legion are going to be trying to shoot here. Can we get these gyrocopters on top of that Casket of Souls, is the question. And so we are going to be punching. Oh my god, that damage is just disgusting. It is keeping it busy, it is stopping it from shooting, and we are going to start getting that range down the line. So big hits coming here, or lovely smash up against the Blessed Legion of Patakth as well. That's fantastic stuff. Coming forward here are going to be the Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard could do okay. They don't really have much armor piercing. Okay stats. Like, not terrible. But if they get too close, they are going to get torched alive here by these Iron Drakes. I think this is going to be almost impossible for Bunnies to win. But I believe in him. I believe in him. If anybody can do it, he can. I don't know how he's going to deal with double hammers and the Norgrim Ironbreakers alongside Thorgrim Grudgebearer with the Great Book of Grudges. It's... oh my god. This is painful to watch, I think. Yeah. This is going to hurt, I think. Okay, so in the back here, yeah, they're still going to be shooting into the gyrocopters. It's going to be, ooh, just 2 left. Okay, okay. That could change things a little bit. If they can't take out in the back, it could get very difficult here. But shots are going to go down the front. We are actually going to hit the Norgrim Ironbreakers. No kills, but still here going to do some damage. We do actually have the Nehekara Horseman here in the middle. It's going to be a little bit of lag, I think. We did have some problems with Bunnies before. Hopefully there's not a dropout here. This is why I recommended to ban Dwarfs in this format. This is basically impossible. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. But it is very difficult. Still going to be fighting here. Fantastic. So they're still going to be going. The Nehekara Horsemen here are going to be in the middle. I think also, like, he got very lucky with the build, right? This was just complete build roulette. When I saw it, I was like, this is the winning build, I think. He has some very tough stuff to come up against. There's a Dino build here that could do well. There are lots of things that can do well, right? He doesn't really have any cannons. He does have a bolt thrower, though. Iron Drakes could be a problem. There are some builds that can certainly cause this a problem. So flame cannons are actually going to shoot in the back here, and they are actually going to break the Grudge Thrower. So the Grudge Thrower has gone down. So that's really good work here from the Nehekara Horsemen. They are about to get around with the Souls tier 1. So there we go. There's going to be healing there, faction wide. Tomb Scorpion does need to get involved. In here is going to be High Queen Khalida. If they can isolate the Thane, you could do quite nicely. Stand your ground is going to go down. Now I just need to stop against the bolt throwers. It looks like here we are going to poison using the King's Scorpion Legion. And we're also going to use Shopty here, trying to fight against the hammers. Now that is the perfect scenario. If you had any sorts of, maybe try and see if you get fence protection in here. See if you can aid with a bit of extra armor and a bit of extra melee defense. Really help fight with those hammers. That could really do some quite nice stuff on the side. Looks like here the Leechy Priest is going to come in the pocket. Big shot still going down here up against the Norgrim Mindbreakers. We have lost the skeletons in the front, and there is going to be a banishment in the back. This could be gorgeous. Fantastic banishment here. Is it going to do any damage though? They do have some good magic resistance, is the only problem. Sure, Hammer Torpedo units, I believe, have a minimum of 25, if not 35% magic resistance. Just going to wait here. Apologies here for the lag. Yes, it is going to be 35% magic resistance. So we do come over here to the back. It does look like it's still going to be 2 gyrocopters here fighting up against the nice Casket Souls. Casket Souls still going on. I did want to get... Okay, well, we'll close that. We didn't want to see that on live stream. But we're going to just try and keep this going. I think we're just going to kind of try and keep this going. Roman Shopti is going to come through here, number 2. So we'll get 224 healing there. So as you can see, baiting some blasting charges in, so not too bad there. Blasting charges still coming forward. They're just going to hit the ones in the back. Oh no, that was a good blasting charge. That was a good yeet and a half there. But as you can see, still going to get some healing and bounce. So still going to do some good work. The hammers here certainly took some pounding for sure. They're going to be under half health. This is not impossible. This is certainly doable. You also have the armor-piercing Tomb Guard halberds coming in. Now, if they could hop onto maybe Thorgrim, they could do some really nice work. Thane's going to be under half health as well. Tomb Scorpion's doing pretty nicely. Oath of Vengeance got down on him. Doesn't really want to get involved until that's really gone. But here they go. He's going for the Thane. Nice hit there on the Thane. Not going to quite pay off. But here we are going to be breaking the hammers. This is some really good stuff from Bunnies. Very, very good. Blasting charges coming back into the pocket. We actually have some Tomb Guard here fighting up against the Iron Drakes. There really isn't much front line to protect this. We do have, I think, maybe 4 or 5 units. There's going to be more skeletons than that with also some good skirmish. We do have the skeleton chariots. They do have 80 armor as well. They are no joke. They can get in the back here and disrupt these Iron Drakes. They can do very, very well indeed. And the KOTH Scorpion Legion is going to struggle here in the middle, and it's going to be a negative leadership. Here in the pocket, though, so we have broken the hammers. Stand your ground is going to go down for them as they do try and fight here up against the Thane. They're both going to be trying to do all the damage they can up against Thorgrim. Lovely fire damage here up against the Tomb Guard halberds. Really nice to have 2 Iron Drakes, though. It looks like in the back we are going to have another Banishment. Banishment is going to do some damage here. Ooh, nice damage up against the hammers, indeed. Yeah, very good stuff there. Unfortunately, you are going to lose that infantry there for that trade. They need to try and cycle charge here if they can. And here we go. They are going to push through. We are going to be rolling for Shop T3, so we can get that summon in here when we need it. Try and see if you can get it here. There we go. So this can be summoned in the middle. Try and see if you can get rid of the anti-large Iron Drakes. Try and see if you can get rid of the normal Iron Drakes as well. Looks like in the back here we have lost the lovely Casket of Souls. And I think here it is going to start to look just a little bit dire. Now we have lost both units of hammers, so really good work from Bunnies here shutting those down. We still have the skeleton chariots online. We have that mobility for sure. The infantry front line is certainly going down. We are losing the Norgrim Mindbreakers. This is a super close game here actually. We still have the anti-large dwarf warriors as well. They're going to be just ruining the day here of the skirmish cavalry. But now we are going to do well, but it's mostly going to be due to just the High Queen being so weak. She does need to get out of here if she can. Oh my god, there's some absolute thumps coming through. Oath of Vengeance on her. She is going to have negative 31 leadership. She will be going down more than likely here to leadership problems. But she can continue to cycle charge here in the back and do some good work on top of these Iron Drakes. If the Iron Drakes go and we lose the really nice Iron Drakes and the Torhammer torpedoes, yeah, it's doable. It is doable. Leech Boost as well. Looks like we are going to have the Nehakara warriors here fighting up against the Northern Mindbreakers right until the end. Back coming the Hammerers. It is looking dangerous to shop. They are going to be fighting. Can they kill the Thane though is the question. It looks like the Tomb Scorpion is going to be struggling. It should stabilize. It looks like it is going to stabilize. Coming in are going to be the Great Weapon Dwarfs. It's going to stabilize here again. The Queen has gone down unfortunately. And oh god, no. That's a shame. So the Trollhammer torpedoes are going to be firing into the flank of the Tomb Scorpion. And that could be the game. Yeah, it has died. And that will be GG's. Very well played to Bunnies. That was an excellent performance here. Really, really good stuff. Hope I get a really stupid build, not gonna lie. Playing with some good build defeats the whole fun of this. Yeah, I agree as well, Daxter. I agree as well. I think like the more stupid the build, the better. Which is like when Thorgrim got this build, I was like, this kind of defeats the point. So 850 here for the High Queen, 700 for the Leechy Priest, 225 for the Nehekara, 250 for the Kings and the KOTH Scorpion Legion, 320 as well as 190 and 30 for the Tomb Guard. 540 for the Blessed Legion, 260 here for the Horsemen, as well as 850 for the Skeleton Chariots, 380 for the Shupti, 760 for the Tomb Scorpions, and 1.2k for the Casket of Skulls. Not bad. 1,200 for Thorgrim Grudgebearer, 666 for the Thane, as well as 470 for the Blasting Charges, 230 for the Dwarf Warriors, 550, 320 here for the Hammerers, 1.6 here for the Norgrim Ironbreakers. They were always going to be the problem. 1.4 here for the Iron Drakes, 1,270, 1.4 here for the Iron Drake to Armor Torpedoes, 1.5 for the Gyrocopters, 420 here for the Bolt Throwers, and 330 for the Grudge Throwers. Yeah, unfortunately it was a hard counter. But there's not a lot you can do about it, really. So next here is going to be... Let's have a little look. Apologies, I just got a message here from someone who now cannot play anymore. So, just responded to that. Right, so the next here in the list is going to be... let me double check here. It is going to be... Artisan Tech Priest West. Get yourself in here, sir. Artisan Tech Priest West is going to be in. Hello! So we will do this here on live stream. We'll get this ready for you guys, nice and ready to go. So let's go in here with this. We'll go here with that. And let's go here with this. So for Dacta, let's see what we can get for you.
Defender of Ulf 1.
We've already got a Tyrion in the tournament, so we'll roll it again so we try and see if we can get somebody different than we already haven't got. We'll go here and we'll jump to this. So we've got Dacta here. We've already got a Colex Eater as well. Let me just do this quickly.
The true king.
Oh, Malekith. Okay, so we have Malekith. So what we do here is we now go onto the game. So unfortunately, I have to reset the lobby. Well, we go Battles, Custom, and then we go on to Dark Elves. Now, to speed up the process, what I'd normally do is keep auto-genning it until I get Malekith and a caster. So here we didn't get Malekith and a caster. So what I will do, here is I will drop this out and I will give you a caster at random. You can have this one. There you go. You now have a caster. You now have a Sorceress of Death. She's going to have all of her spells, but you can change around. What you can do is you can change around all the chevrons. Here, I'll put a chevron here on your greatswords. So what you can do now is I will send you this build, Dacta. You will now, what you can do is you can change it in any way, shape or form that you like. Pretty much. You can't add any units or take any units away, change any heroes or anything like that. This is your build. Actually, you've already got a spellcaster. Why did I change that? Sorry, I'll put that back. So there you go. You have a spellcaster. I'll add some chevrons here. There we go. So you already had a spellcaster with Malekith. So what we do here is I'll show you the spells. I copy this. And this is your build. Lovely jubbly. I then send this to you. Perfect, Dacta, there is your build. So that's your build you're going to play, Dacta, in the tournament. So you'll be Malekith. Dacta. And then we also had somebody else that wanted to join. So we'll do this very, very quickly, just so whilst we have time. So who else? Oh, it's ALDB that wanted to join, yes. So we'll do ALDB now. Go on, give us something fun. Ooh, Mazda Mundi. Mazda Mundi. Okie dokie, so let's go. This could take a moment. There we go. There's your build. Boom. So we can't give you the normal. We can't give you those community skinks. So we'll give you the normal ones. And then we'll add some chevrons onto it. There we go. So this is going to be your build now, ALDB. Lovely, jubbly stuff. Now what you can do here is you can change your spells, do all sorts of things, but there's your build. Now we find ALDB on the channel. ALDB, I can't find you. There you go. ALDB. There you go. There's your build, buddy. Dark ALDB, and you will be Mazda Mundi. Perfect. So we then go to here, we take that off, we should be back on the game. A fan dabby dozy, that can go. Lovely jubbly. We now come back into it. Battles, multiplayer, host, boom, boom. Perfect, there we go. And that's how you do it. Can I change mounts and yep, so you can change anything you want. You can change anything you want. So essentially, you can take chevrons off and then add on horses or dragons, whatever you can afford, right? So like some of them, like I think somebody last time I did this for a bit of fun, somebody got like triple gold Black Guard of Nagaron, which was like 600 value, and they just put somebody on a chariot, for example. Oh, amazing. They're both in immediately. Fantastic. So brilliant. We'll change it here. We just did Prague. So what we'll do now is we'll do Karik Asgal. Dealing got a healing dragon mount. This would have gone way worse. So yeah, that should be pretty fun. So I'm happy to just try and get you guys in as much as possible. Me vs Logic and a best of 17. Oh, I don't think you want that, Mr. Bobo. I don't think you want that. You don't want that power. Oh. I don't know why it does that. It puts it on small funds. I don't know why it's put a preset on small funds. I don't know why it's done that. I think I changed it once for a couple of fun games. We just did some small fun games, and now all of a sudden it's just permanent. All elves are the worst elves. Yeah, Elgi are... No. So we have Dark ALBD, and we're also going to be having the Emperor. Let's get his... let's get him up here. Right, let's change the score whilst we have some time. So it's like here, if we get on the scoreboard, score will be 1 here for Mr. Grombrindle. He'll be going up against the dinosaurs now. Now, we certainly have some stuff here from the brilliant Artisan Tech Priest. He has got some units he can certainly utilize here for sure. I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to ruin it too much here. Just in case Mr. Grombrindle is listening or aware. But he has some really nice stuff that he can utilize. We'll go through it in just a moment, though. So everybody's going to have won 1 so far, which is quite fun. Yes, but I want the best. I want a best of 17. Listen, I wouldn't want to take it to 9 games, Bodin. I just wouldn't want to take it to 9 games, Bobo, where you beat me 9-0. I don't want it to happen. Yeah, my build funds actually work out pretty well to get Malekith on a dragon. Oh, nice. It could have gone worse, but I'm the worst elves. Don't tell Icebow that. Don't tell Icebow. He'll, oh, I just saw a 0 gold build here from Art of Sunset Priest. It's over. It is all over. So yeah, this is actually going to be a little bit of a... This is going to be a little bit of a test run. I'm going to be doing a tournament like this as well, where I'll be having a tournament where you'll basically go in with an army like this, and you have to go through the whole tournament, and the finals will be on the live stream. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to give people 3 armies. I haven't decided yet. I also am the worst elves. Yes, you've got Rakarth, I believe. Muckluck. I believe you have Rakarth, am I correct? I believe Rakarth has entered the scene. I even think you got one of Rakarth's special units as well, which is quite fun. Alright, fantastic. Let's pop over here. So... obviously, we know the build here. Gyrocopters, Iron Drakes with the Trollhammer torpedoes, as well as the Norgrim Ironbreakers, 2 units of hammers, Dwarf Warrior Great Weapons, miners with blasting charges, miners. We are going to have the Bolt Thrower, as well as the Grudge Thrower, Thorgrim Grudge Bearer with all of his abilities, and the Thane in the front line. More than likely, the Thane here might actually come with his ring. So he's not going to come with his ring. Very interesting. He is going to come with the Rune of Slowness and the Rune of the Deadly Onslaught. Now, the Rune of Slowness, I think Grombrindle is just going to be trying to get some of those new runes in sneakily. Not going to let him. So we are going to have 2 units of the Chameleon Skinks in the front, as well as here we are going to have a Feral... oh, Feral Gary! We are going to have a Feral Gary. Love to see it. Love to see it. We're also going to have a Stegodon here. So we're going to have a Feral Sheila and a Feral Gary with a Skink Chiefs. We are going to have some Saurus Warriors. The Temple Guard. Very nice. The Star Chamber Guardians, a couple of units of Saurus Warriors, and in the sky we are going to have quite the Sky Force. We are going to have Tic-Tac-Toe, who's going to come with his abilities, as well as the Ripidactyl Riders, the Fork Sentinels, and also some more Ripidactyls. Should be very interesting. Should be very interesting indeed. Can this Sky Force shut down? There is enough of them to shut down this backline range, but how are they going to do it? There's enough dinosaurs as well. It should be pretty interesting to see what's going to go on here. Who do you think's got this? I got a tournament idea. Tag team tournament where both players get an AI army on their side. Ooh, that could be interesting. I also had another tournament, which is a small funds tournament, where it is it's going to be called Generals. Where what happens is one person in you have a team of 3. One person in your team of 3 has a general, and that general is the Lord. And there's 2 ways you win. You either win from army losses, or you win by killing that one general. So, for example, let's say we have Grombrindle here. He's one of the 3. He takes Thorgrim Grudgebearer. If Thorgrim Grudgebearer dies, that's it. You lose. End. You could even be losing on the balance of power. If you kill Thorgrim, you win the game. I thought it was a pretty cool idea, but maybe interested to hear what you guys think. But coming in the back here is going to be the Gyrocopter Brimstone Guns. They do have 105 speed. Going to be faster than everything here, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, 110 here for Tic-Tac-Toe. And they can't fire whilst moving, so they can certainly cause some havoc indeed. Blasting, we can definitely get some of those bombs down here as well. Those blasting bombs going across the Star Chamber Guardians would be very nice. Certainly get some good work in here for sure. Community Skinks are going to come over to get some poke in there for sure. Bolt Throwers are going to be shooting here up against, and they're going to be hitting up against the nice Stegodon anti-large armor piercing. They're going to be shooting into the backside of the Stegodon as well. I'd love to see some bombs here. So we're going to get some very, very nice throws coming over the top here. Where is it? We're going to get some nice throws at the top from the Grudge Throwers, which should be very nice. And we should be able to get some Armor Sundering Rot Drops. Get those Armor Sundering Rot Drops here on top of the Iron Drake Armor Torpedoes. Swoop down with that fear. Try and see if you can finish them off nice and quickly here and really wrap up this backside. You want to be getting in with the backside with this nice flying force as you're hitting here with the front line with the very nice Skink Hordes and also the Saurus Warriors and the Star Chamber Guardians. Now, Star Chamber Guardians do have magic damage. It's a bit of a shame, but they can certainly do some work up against Thorgrim. They are anti-large and armor piercing, so they can certainly have some good bonuses as well. Oh my god. Oh my god! That was one of the best amber spears I have ever seen. Look how many dead Dawi there are. Oh my god, it's just like, that just 80% shot that one unit of Norgrim Ironbreakers. JC, that was some damage. God damn, that might have won the game already. That was awesome stuff there. So rocks are going to go down. Looks like they did hit, so it is going to be negative 30 armor here from the Iron Drakes. Firing in the sky are going to be very nice. So they've hit the Trollhammer torpedoes, but the Iron Drakes are going to turn and burn where they can. Damn, man. That was a goddamn spell there. I hope you guys saw that, because that was despicable. Artisan Tech Priest West just came and spat on Grombrindle's dwarfs so hard in the face, man. Those Norglims did not know what hit them. Look at that. There's just hundreds of dead Dawi here. That's disgusting. But in the middle here, we are going to have all sorts of burnt birds. They're going to be all over the place, just flapping and doing what those, you know, just doing what they do. They are going to be anti-infantry, armor piercing. Very good indeed. 135 weapon strength. Just going to back off a little bit. That's very noisy. We're just going to wait for another amber spear here. Another amber spear can certainly come down the line here up against these miners and blasting charges. Can certainly also go up against those hammerers as well. Hammers are going to be helping the front line here, fire up against the Feral Stebulon. Now Gary is going to come in. He is going to do the business. But he's certainly going to get thumped back for it. So he has to be rampage, and there we go. Oh my god, there's just no stopping Gary. Gary is going on a rampage. Gary has had a big night out with the boys, and he is not happy that these hammers are in his way. We have lost Sheila, though. Sheila is going to be going down in the background here. She's certainly going to be taken out here by the gyrocopters. So it looks like here the Alpha Strike has failed. They did try to come in and shut down, but unfortunately here they've been sent packing. The Iron Drake Trollhammer torpedoes have done their work. The very nice Iron Drakes as well on the sides, one each side here, have done some good cross firing and have taken down the Elite Fort Sentinels, as well as the very lovely designed Ripodactyl Riders. Cold-blooded with Focus Instincts going down. We haven't actually seen too much from Tic-Tac-Toe. Master of the Skies is going to be aided as well, but if you really do getting down here and really dealing with some of this force, maybe trying to see if you could take out the bolt throwers as well. That just ripped apart Sheila. She did not have a fun time. Oh my god, Tic-Tac-Toe is getting absolutely... I'm not going to say that on live stream, but he is getting destroyed here. He needs to take out these Iron Drake Trollhammer torpedoes now. Otherwise, he's just going to take so much unnecessary damage. Lovely bomb drop, but he needs to swoop in. Iron Drakes are just going to destroy him if he's not careful. So he's going to fly in here up against the Iron Drakes in the back. So, okay, he's going to deal with those. We need to get the Ripodactyl Riders in. Ripodactyl Riders are going to be aiding over here up against the Thunderers. Gary has taken a bit of a punching here from those Hammerers. We do actually have the Star Chamber Guardians, so they're going to be fighting in the pocket up against the Norgrim Ironbreakers. Stand your ground, giving them 103 melee defense. Fantastic stuff there in the pocket. And as we can see here, where is Thorgrim? Thorgrim, the man on the chair on the mission. He's going to be coming up the Jewel of the Ages here. Tic-Tac-Toe going to be fighting up against Thorgrim. Thorgrim, Oath of Vengeance coming down. The Book of Grudges has come through. Vengeance has been claimed. Oh my god, just to make it worse, he's going to be getting torched in from behind here. He is going to go down, and that is a grudge stricken from the book. So coming through here are going to be the Fort Sentinels. That fear could really aid here if we do have the Ripodactyl Riders coming in. Both of them on top of each other as well. It is going to free up the Iron Drake Trollhammer torpedoes to fire as well. Might have been nice to see one of those go on top of here just to aid in that removal. But it looks like here the Source Warriors are going to be battering apart these Norgrim Ironbreakers. They're going to be down to 600 HP. They still have 30 leadership. That is just so insane here for the Norgrim Ironbreakers. Shots coming in the back here from the Community King, so they're going to be poisoning here up against those hammers. 100 armor there, doing some really, really good work. It looks like here the Skin Priest of Beasts, he does have that transportation, but he hasn't really used it too much. He might try and see if he can get one out before he goes off the edge of the battlefield here. He is going to be faster than the Thane, so he's going to keep moving. That leadership is going to go up. You need a transportation to come in now to really sort of settle that balance of power, because if you don't, it's going to fall super quickly. Front line is losing tremendously quick, as well as that negative 16 here for leadership, as the Lord has died. We are going to have that poison here coming up. Oh my god, let's see this. No, we got hit, so it didn't go off. He got hit, so it didn't go off. That's really unfortunate. We're coming in here. We looks like we do have Cold-Blooded here going down on top of the Ripodactyl Riders, and that is going to be shattered. You've lost your hero. That will be the end. GG's well played here to Mr. Thorgrim, Grudge Bearer. God damn. God damn. That Norglim spell was just so bad. It just wrecked an entire unit of elite infantry. Terrible. 1,580 damage value on that Skink Priest. That is... oh. It's got to make somebody feel ill. But 575 here for Tic-Tac-Toe. 200 at 770 here for the triple Silver Chevron Saurus Warriors. 250 here for the Star Chamber Guardians. I think they needed to go after Thorgrim. I think that needed to be their target. But 250, 500 here for the Chameleon Skinks. It's like 730 here for the Rhodactyl Riders. 700 as well. The Gary got 250. And 250 here for the Fork Sentinels with 300 from the Stegodon. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. So for Thorgrim Grudgebearer, we got 650, 788 for the Thane. I actually really do like Thanes, I must admit. I kind of want to have Thanes for a while, but actually playing with Thanes recently, Thanes are actually quite fun, and they actually do really well up against factions such as the Skaven, which really do surprise me. 186 here for the Miners, 600 for the Miners with Blasting Charges, 480 here for the Dwarf Warriors, 700 and 700 for the Hammerers, 500 here for the Norglim Ironbreakers, still getting 500 value considering they got like 80% shot here. Incredible. 1.2k for the Iron Drakes, 1,465 here for these Iron Drakes, 1.7k for the Iron Drake Torhammer Torpedoes, 460 for the Gyrocopters, 1,000 here for the Bolt Thrower, with 570 here for the Grudge Thrower. Excellent stuff. Let's have a look. Amber Spear couldn't carry. I'm reporting you for hack. Yeah, unfortunately this build is strong. This build has, certainly has some strong stuff. This is a great Dowie autogen, only wasted like 1 gold, 1k gold. I mean, yeah, I mean, if we look at the army composition here, you're obviously going to see, like, miners don't really add too much to this formation, but everything else, like, everything paid for itself. Everything. And you can't really have too much waste in the dwarf army, but they can certainly be overrun. You've just got to run into the wrong faction here for the Dawi, and it could go all tits up if you're not careful. So it looks like here, let's check out, see what we got going on. Looks like we have ALDB. ALDB has his faction. Next is going to be Mr. Bobo, and then we are going to have Bobo is in. Hello, yes. For Mr. Bobo. That build was super strong indeed. Super strong. So he's going to have Luther Harkon, which should be quite fun. Let's get a nice picture in here. Oh, actually, no, I actually had the perfect picture for the occasion. We have the Rune Lord on an anvil. Lovely picture. I do like this picture quite a bit, actually. It's quite a nice picture. Oh. Yeah, Steam lost its connection. It's not Tuesday. So, very interesting to see that happened. We'll start that again. We'll see if it goes ahead here. Okay, we're going to restart. Okay, it looks like it did. Looks like it did work. Just a momentary lapse there, I think. Well, gyros won't help much here, and there is always a full weight of gold, and the Thane is always a full weight of gold. I like the Thane. I think he's fun. I don't think he's like competitive, but I think he's fun. But I think here that makes a build. Yeah, Steam fail, unfortunately. I'm trying to get it back up. I did actually have it, and then I lost it, I think. There we go. We're in. Go, go, go. Alright, let's get another one up here. Let's go with a pretty simple one here. Nothing too special. So we should have... I remember this one. Yeah, we could do MP Carotid Ridge, I guess. That might be quite nice. Or do we do Blood Pine Woods? I think we do Blood Pine Woods, I think. Yes, we do Blood Pine Woods. Fantastic. Oh, I actually can't invite anybody, I've just noticed. So maybe that's not going to work. Let me reset my game. Yep. Hopefully this hasn't died. If it has died on me, this could be quite terrible. Hopefully. No, I think Dowie is the most competitive in this like game. Like everything synergizes in the Dowie, to be fair. Even then, like, you may say it's a bit of a joke, but if you have the Great Book of Grudges, it gives +9 melee attack. You have a Thane with 54 melee attack, 55 melee defense. He's pretty stonk for 500 gold. Like, he's not bad. He's not bad. Not bad at all. Mr. 4 Poland, how we doing, buddy? Let's host a battle here. Don't think it's gonna work, but I can try. I can try. Good old Steamy. I quite like bringing Thane for sure. Yeah, I mean, Thane's fun. Thane's fun. As I said, he's not like super competitive, right? You know, you'd probably get more value. Oh, Christ. I wonder if I've got to do an update. No, it seems to be working now. Okay. Emperor Grombrindo and Mr. Bobo. There we go. Right, let's get these boys in. Change that. Yeah, no worries, mate. Let's go for Blood Pine Woods, I think. I kind of like that map. Steam was tired of... You don't mess with Thorgrim. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I think actually what it was, Thorgrim actually... Mr. Chad Thorgrim here, otherwise known as Grombrindo, actually did post that file complaint. Yeah. So yeah, guys, going forward here, obviously tomorrow you'll be seeing a lot of the streamers coming out with some content here for the Total War Warhammer, the new DLC and FLC. We've seen a lot of stuff from the FLC, but all the DLC stuff will be coming out tomorrow. So that'll be here from Turin, from Ducky, from Darv, you name it. These guys will be bringing it out. Obviously, you guys have seen probably quite a lot of what you were expecting to see. So tell me, have you guys liked what you've seen so far? Is there any questions you have? Anything that you guys would like to see a little bit more of? Oh yeah, no problem, Shetland. No problem at all. Aha! Bobo is in. Just going to be waiting for the man, the myth. Tell me what you're all thinking about the new DLC. Is there things that you feel like that could be that you like, dislike, feel like you would like to see more of? Things that maybe some questions actually. If you've got anything that you'd like to ask, they've already shown all of the units and campaign. Have they shown you everything? I don't know if they've shown... I mean, there is gameplay out there, to be fair. So maybe everything is out there. Oh, let's just have a discussion then, if you guys want to have a discussion. Marathi gets buffed is completely detached from reality. Well, Marathi's buff is pretty... I mean, Marathi's buff isn't actually a direct buff to Marathi. It's more a buff to her spell, right? Like Soul Stealer getting a buff is a big buff for Marathi. Massive buff. So, you know, talk about that. That's a big buff to her for sure. Is it a big buff to Dark Elves? But it's a big buff to her. Did the Rune Lord get any new toys? The actual Rune Lord did, yes. The current Rune Lord did. And so did the new Rune Lord, Mr. Shetland. So if you take Thoric, Thoric got lots of new toys. Lots of stuff. Do I think the Dawi are more competitive? Is a question I will answer. Yes and no. I think minorly they're more competitive, but in reality, no. They're not that much more competitive than they were before. Her debuffs got better, right? Did they? I don't think so. I know Soul Stealer got a rework. I don't know if her debuffs got a rework. I don't know if any of her items got a rework. If they fix the AoE thing before the 14th, wondering if which AoE thing, Venge? You have to be, there's a few things they need to fix. Which AoE thing are you thinking about, buddy? Well, with GS nerves, that might be one bad matchup gone. I don't think it's as much of a nerf to the greenskins as people think it's going to be. I thought it was going to be huge. I don't know. I haven't seen the implementation of Warg yet. I think I know War's getting a bit of a change. It all depends on War, I think. If Warg gets changed massively, you might see some big nerfs. If not, it's not going to be as huge as people think. Sorry to ruin that for you. There are a lot of changes. Is it going to ruin greenskins? I don't think it's going to hit greenskins as hard as it hit Skaven, in my personal opinion. One real question time. Flame cannons versus VC. Now with refills on ammo, what could possibly be better and funnier? I mean, agreed. Wait, even if one model isn't AoE, the unit gets affected. Yeah, that's staying. That's staying, Bench. That's not a glitch. That's staying. That's the buff. Well, Fanatics being unable to remove your elite units right away could be nice. Yeah. How much I can say towards that, I don't know. But changes there for sure. Are good. For sure. I think the changes in that department are strong. The change to Fanatics are nice. The change to Skirmish are nice. There's lots of good changes. Alrighty, so let's hop into this. So this is going to be a game of the ages. So VP up against the Dawi. So we've seen the Dawi forces. We're going to have the Bolt Thrower with the Grudge Thrower, as well as the Thane, who's coming with his Ring, and also going to come, so his Ring with Fire Weakness, and also come with the Deadly Onslaughts. Great Book of Grudges, the High King, Oath of Vengeance, and Stand Your Ground. We're going to have the Dwarf Warrior Great Weapons. We're going to have 2 Iron Drakes, the Iron Drake Torhammer Torpedoes, the Gyrocopters, as well as 2 units of Hammerers, as well as some Miners and a Miner with Blasting Charges, and the very nice Norculum Iron Breakers. In the front here, I don't think you can quite see it, but we are going to be having the Mongols. You're also going to be having in the sky with some deck dropper handguns. We're also going to have some Death Guard polearms. We are going to have a Carronade and a Mortar. 2 bombers, as well as the Tithe, and also the deck gunners in behind. We are going to have the Vampire of Deep here, who should be very, very interesting. So we are going to be having the Vargeist Revenge, as well as the Denizens of the Deep, with that Hunger and Kiss of the Deep as well. Now on foot is going to be Luther Harkon. He is going to have that lovely Disrupt. He's going to come in with that Hornswaggle, Power Siphon, Magical Void, and the Hunger. We're going to be having some Rotting Prometheans here as well as the Bloody Reaver deck. Now the Bloody Reaver decks not only look awesome, but they also have that Hunger, and they also come with Enrage, with that 44% damage resistance for quite a duration of time. Also on the other side we'll be having some Depth Guard polearms, and yeah, pretty interesting overall. This build is going to be interesting. So we have a Carronade, so the Carronade should be able to outrange the Bolt Thrower. It should be able to kill it, but Bolt Throwers are pretty accurate. I'm not quite sure what hit there. But there we go. Bolt Throwers are in, and where are they going to be shooting? Looks like they were targeting here up against the Carronades. Carronades can certainly shoot. I'm not really too sure why they're moving forward. You've got the pillar a bit in the way there. As you can see, a little bit of a micro mistake here coming from Bobo. Unfortunately, his arc of fire is going to be this way, but as you can see, there is just a little bit of a pillar in the way. The Mongols are going to get forward. They are going to be anti-infantry armor piercing. Certainly want to get those forward as quickly as possible. Everything is going to be moving forward here with the crabs. We can certainly try and shut down all we can, but these cannons being where they are is really negative. Really, really negative. You need to move these. They're just going to get destroyed. They're not doing anything. And they are certainly going to be a key... yeah, looks like they're going to break already. They're going to be a key unit in taking down the Bolt Throwers and the Grudge Throwers. Now, they are going to be shooting, but you're going to have like maybe one cannon shooting here, which is really unfortunate. Unfortunately, Bobo hasn't seen this. Blasting charges here. We are going to get the bombs here up against the miners, so no blasting charges there. Norglooms are now going to hit the front line. We're actually going to hit the back here up against the Bloody Reaver deck. Bloody Reaver deck should be able to heal here in the middle. There's going to be no healing here from the Vampire Pirates, as we do actually have the lovely Deep Magic. We are going to get the Hammers involved here up against the Polearms. The Polearms have some good armor piercing, but they are going to be anti-large, and they are going to be getting thumped. Oath of Vengeance going down here for the 21 melee defense. That's really painful. Blasting charges here going to be hitting up against the Bloody Reaver deck, and Rage has gone down. Blasting charges just destroying this. In the back, we are going to have the summon of the Denizens of the Deep. They're going to get in the back here and try and shut down the fantastic Iron Drakes or Hammer Torpedoes. They were shooting here into the castle, but they have got into the back, and that's some excellent work there coming in from Bobo. Looks like here we are going to be losing the crabs, though. They have gone down here, and we've lost quite a bit indeed. The cannons here still going to be stuck here behind that pole, and unfortunately that's probably going to, in theory, that will cost the game actually, unfortunately. But coming forward will be the Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes are going to try and see if they can get into the back here, maybe torch alongside the line here of the Tithe. Tithe here do actually have that perfect vigor. They will come here with Rowdy. Rowdy here is a really nice mechanic that gives the... it actually comes in with perfect vigor and leadership, which means you get that added leadership and perfect vigor, so you won't get more tired, and you also won't take that negative to leadership, which can be very, very nice. In the middle is going to be Thorgrim, and as you can see here, Thorgrim does have Hornswaggle on him, so when he does go below half as well, you will be getting the High King going map wide here for plus 8 melee attack, 15% base weapon damage and 8% charge. Charge not too handy, but everything else is going to be pretty helpful in the end. Another Denizens of the Deep coming down here. Second summon really start wrecking apart here up against these Norglim Iron Breakers. Looks like here, I'm not sure what's going to be of it. Looks like we have some Iron Drakes coming out, and now they're going to be firing on top of the Carronades, and that is some gorgeous damage there. Fantastic stuff. Cannon has gone down. We haven't seen these bats move absolutely whatsoever. They really need to shoot here up against Thorgrim. They're aiming completely the wrong way. They haven't particularly been doing too much here in the background, and they are going to start shooting into Thorgrim now. Winning in combat is actually going to be the very, very nice Luther Harkon. Oath of Vengeance going down on him though. 70 melee attack though should be able to punch through Thorgrim, but Thorgrim is going to have that increased melee defense from Stand Your Ground. He also have Oath of Vengeance, but he's going to get shot from the skies as well. When he just dropped below that 50% HP, you watch here as the rest of the armies here will be getting bonus from their attacks. Oh, and I nearly missed it. But here we come. Guns all the way down the line. Fantastic. This is probably the best spell in the game in my opinion, just because of the way it looks. Both artilleries have gone down. We still have the bats in the sky. Bats really need to shoot here into Thorgrim. Cannot be leaving Luther Harkon here on his own. Oath of Vengeance lasts so long. I actually don't know how long Oath of Vengeance is. Oath of Vengeance is 44 seconds. That is just incredible amount of time. That duration is something impressive for sure. Luther Harkon now is going to be getting his melee attack back up to 50, and now he can fight here up against Thorgrim. He is going to lose his leadership. It is going to be game over, and a fantastic win here for the Derby. They play High Elves right next. Yes, they do play High Elves. Yes, they do. He has all the magic and the charisma. It was an odd choice, Dactor, you are correct. But Bobo here is a new player in the community. So for anybody here that is new like Bobo and just come here for a bit of fun and wants to trial, I'm actually going to be doing the short bid tournament. So the short bid tournament is for players that are going to be new, hence the title. So if you are new here, you can get involved in the short bid tournament and try and get a little bit more experience for yourself here in the Total War Warhammer scene. And for you guys here, what I will be doing for anybody that is seriously new, and I mean you've played maybe a handful of games and you want to get a little bit more involved here in the community, I'll actually be going onto Discord and I'll be doing a 1 to 2 hour sort of learning session for you guys, so I can teach you a little bit more about the game, a little bit more about the units, how to click, how to play, and what sort of strategies can be involved. So I'll be doing a little bit of that for you guys here going on forward on the channel and the Discord. So if you guys would like to get involved in that, please do feel free to join the Discord, and I will leave a link here in the channel. And Bobo here is the perfect example, as if you are a new player, never ever feel never ever feel afraid to get involved in these tournaments. It's all for fun. It's all for fun. You know, Battlemania here being the serious tournament on my Discord and on my channel, but you can still always get involved in that as well. That is always more than welcome for anybody to play in. But 870 here for Luther Harkon, 880 for the Vampire Fleet Captain of the Deep, 65 here for the Tithe, 150 for the Polearms, 415, 660 and 470 for the bombs. It's like 314 for the deck gunners, 220 here for the Mongols, 120 for the Rotting Prometheans, 250 here for the jet dropper handguns, 300 and 300 here for the carronades. Looks like 900 for Thorgrim Grudgebearer, 450 here for the Thane, 100 and 525 for the Miners of Blasting Charges, with 135 for the Dwarf Warrior Great Weapons, 1,400 for the Hammerers, 312, 1,260 for the Norgrim Iron Breakers, 1,900 for the Iron Drakes, 500 for the second, Trollhammer Torpedoes 1.2k, 630 for the Gyrocopters, 630 for the Bolt Throwers, and 570 for the Grudge Throwers. Alright, are we out of spots today, or can I sign up? Of course you can sign up, Mr. Shetland Apache, of course you can. Of course you can. When it comes to your turn, I'm 5'9", and I feel like the dwarf man I'm going to fight will still be looking down on me. So Mark Luck will be next. I believe I have you added, buddy. Yes, I do. Password will be 123. Feel free to join. So we'll be having High Elves here coming up against the Darwi. And what I'll do, Mr. Shetland Apache, is I will set you up in the next match as we'll get this one ready to go. Oh, I do apologise. Actually, after this game, we'll have Hayden in. Oh, right, jeez. We'll get you ready to go. Yeah, 59 meters, mate. 5'9" meters. That'd be 5'9", mate. So I don't know what that'll be in meters. That'll be like 1 meter 74, something like that. I would have thought, Nick, a bit. If that helps you. Don't know if that helps you. Yeah. No, 1'8" will be about 5'10". No, 1'8's nearly 6 foot actually. I think 6 foot is exactly 182. So that'd be 5'11". But how you doing, dog? Nice to see you here, buddy. Yeah, 175 seems about right. So I'm 179, I think. So I'm 5'10". So I'm about 179. Please be nice. Right, we'll change the map here. We'll make it a nice, easy map here for the new players. Let's go on the Pillar of Bone. The Pillar of Bone. I think the walls are shorter than that, I think. Don't tell Hungary. Yeah, I think 180 is very generous. Guy is taller than Treekin. I think the guy's taller than Tree Men. Alright, let's hop into this. Let's get it rolling. So, in general interest, what are you guys thinking about the tournament today? Are you guys enjoying this? Is something that you could see fun coming forward in the future with a few more rules and a few more changes and some really, really interesting builds? I'd like to see a full tournament like this, where obviously everybody will be posting their builds. I'll post it there up on the channel. You'll be able to see people what they've got, and then they'll be able to finalize and just change their build a little bit here and there, depending on who they're facing. Now, Mutluk is going to be another brand new player here in the community. When is that? Oh, Neckbit, that will be starting, if you're talking about the short bid tournament, that will be starting probably within the next week or two. More than likely a week. I'll probably be doing a short bid tournament next week, but you do have to be a brand new player. Now, you could have been playing for 6 months, and if you've accelerated through the scenes such as Biblington or Caradoc, I would think you're probably too good to be in that tournament. This is going to be for brand new players that want to try and really improve their skills. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Dog. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, what I'm going to try and do is try and implement some more of these type of tournaments. I've got some really cool stuff. I have some really nice content coming forward, I'm hoping. I have a lot of content that needs planning, but there should be some really cool tournaments coming forward, especially in the next 2 weeks. Lots with the DLC, lots without the DLC as well, and then lots of it all intertwined. So, should be some really fun content. Of course, I don't have early access, so I can't do any, you know, amazing things for you guys. But, you know, I'm sure I'm going to try and give you what sort of content I can. But here for the front line, we are going to have Miners and Blasting Charges. We all know this build now. We've seen it about 4 times. I think Grombrindle is actually 3-0 up. So we'll go here with Grombrindle. He will be 3-0 up. And then we'll actually change this for Muckluck. We will call him Muck. Alright, so here for the forces, we have a Legion Reaver Archers, and in the front here we have 2 Lothran Seaguard. We have a Flamefire Phoenix and an Eagle in the sky with Tyrion here, who he's put on foot, which is quite interesting. We're also going to be having a Mage of High. The Mage of High here will be coming with the Starwood Staff, the Book of Hoeth with the Fiery Convocation, Arcane Unforging, Tempest, Apotheosis, and the Shield of Safari. We'll also here be having the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. We'll also have a Tyrannoc Chariot and a Sun Dragon, which is going to be triple gold chevron. So, you know, this is a build. This is a build. I don't know how that build's going to go. But, yeah. Just make sure it doesn't end up like the fresh recruit tournaments, where people who are in no way fresh join. Yes, no, that's exactly it, mate. So, obviously, yeah, fresh recruit tournaments are kind of a meme. Yeah, so for me, it's going to be a proper fresh recruit tournament. But it's going to be a... Oh, my God, that thing just got destroyed. That got deleted. That just... I saw that on the edge of my screen. That got deleted. Okay. Interesting. So, it looks like here, the bolt throwers are going down. There's going to be 2 left here now, apparently, I think. Not too sure what's going on there. No, there's going to be 3 still left online, but a lot of the crew has gone down. Really unlucky RNG there. I think we're trying to even get some bomb drops going as well. That's what we are going to be firing into the Flame 5 things. It does have 120 speed, but it does have magic damage as well. Lovely bombs on the front here up against the Norgrim Mindbreakers. Excellent stuff here from Muckluck. Muckluck is actually also going to be another brand new player, right? Not really played before. RIP Eagle, indeed. Indeed. But what I'm going to do for most people coming to the tournament, the maximum duration of time they could have played is only in the last 6 months. They can't have played any longer than that. And if I personally feel, or I'm not sure at their ability level, I will play against them and see what they're like. If I feel or I know they're too strong here in the community, I will make sure that they don't play. It's as simple as that. What I want to do, I'm trying to do this and hope this is hopefully you guys can come in and support them as well. Try and bring some more people back into the community and really try and get a nice uplift here of all these new guys that can hopefully get the confidence to play a little bit more here and just learn more about the tournament scene. And hopefully, you know, we get some nice few fresh people into the community. Balanced Strawhammers doing their work. They are balanced, man. They've got 90 range. Just don't fly near them. That Sun Dragon could probably do doing a bit more work. Good luck, have fun here from both sides. Excellent stuff. Shots going in on the spread now. Looks like still 3 bolt throwers left online. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. We have 2 bolt throwers left over here. It's now going to be shooting in the spread shot, which is quite interesting. So I'm not sure how many models there are left here, but there surely can't be enough. So it looks like we just have 2 shooting. It looks like the third is not going to shoot because there's not enough models here for them to shoot. I think you need 3 models per bolt thrower. Well, obviously you're still going to have the grudge thrower firing as well. Balance power is going to be in the Darwi favour, but I think none of us are surprised there when I say that. That eagle going down was pretty expensive. Now what we could do is get in some breath attacks here down the side. See if we maybe hit some of the miners with blasting charges here. That would be quite nice. Maybe try to even get it around the back even so, and maybe try and see if we can hit the hammers. As you can see, the crew in behind has been left. So very interesting stuff. Dacta. No. So lots of shots here going down the front. Breath attack in the front line. This could be really nice. Lovely breath attack in the middle here on the Norgrim Mindbreakers. Would have been better if we came around the side here and done a breath attack down the line. But obviously there, that takes a lot more micro. And you're very susceptible to getting shot by the Iron Drakes. Now, I believe it does. No, it doesn't have fire resistance. Interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. What's going down here? Looks like the Book of Hoeth and the starboard staff going down as well. Oh, fiery convocation going down. That's a shame. With fiery convocation, you kind of need a net because as you can see there, it was a really nice spell, but just very easily dodged here by Thorgrim. Bombs are going to come in the front. They have engaged here up against the Thane. And the one nice thing about the Thane is you can group and then you can just pretty much bomb half to death. Blasting charges inside as well, and there we go. That is a deleted unit of Lothran Seaguard. 1 volley here from the miners with blasting charges has certainly seen to those. And balance power is going to be shifting. The Sun Dragon certainly got hurt here by something. But it looks like, yeah, we are going to be chasing using the Flame 5 Phoenix. He's going to be coming off those Brimstone guns in the back here. And is he going to catch him is the question. He does have the speed. And he is going to catch, I think. He's not quite going to get those attacks off, though, is the problem. They're just a little bit too fast. Fire coming in the back here up against the Illyrian Reavers. The Illyrian Reavers are going to go down. Balance of power here is shifting heavily, and that is really going to be effective here on the Mage. Mage is going to be fighting up against the armor-piercing miners. Hammer is in as well. These bad boys are certainly going to do some work. Tyrion is going to be on foot, and Tyrion is going to be fighting here up against Thorgrim. He's going to be using Foe Seeker, Stand Your Ground, and Fate and Repose. Fate and Repose here is going to be a very good fencing stance, I believe, and a way of fighting, and it is going to give him that physical resistance as well as all the other good stats. 107 melee attack. He should be able to rip through Thorgrim. Thorgrim does have 86 melee defense, but should be interesting nonetheless. 79 melee defense here. Deadly Onslaught as well for the Thane. Thane should be able to come through and slap cheeks for sure. Nice 48 melee defense here for Tyrion now. Oath of Vengeance is going to go down. I'm surprised he's not punching more up against Thorgrim. Thorgrim does have 62 melee defense, but he do have 83 melee attack for Tyrion. Really surprised that Tyrion is not doing more work. Flaming attack coming here in the sky up against the Sun Dragon. Sun Dragon is going to go down. I mean, it's quite interesting to see that the Sun Dragon doesn't have fire resistance, considering it's called a Sun Dragon. But, you know, yeah, you know, that's how it goes. Shots coming out here from the Tyrannok chariots. Looks like here Tyrion has been pushed over. Blasting charges actually going to be smashing in the face of Thorgrim. Thorgrim took the full brunt of that. With Tyrion breaking here, we do have some Illyrian Reavers coming through. They might be able to charge here, or this could be the end. Going to be torching straight in the front. That's going to be so many dead. They're going to instantly break. Well, it looks like we just have the caster online. Unfortunately, having Tyrion on foot is going to be a little bit painful there. We do have the Flame 5 Phoenix in the back, and we have the Sun Dragon coming back as well. A nice breath attack here could aid. Could get a breath attack here up against the Thane, or maybe up against, even more importantly, Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. Tyrannok chariots have been shot near in the back, unfortunately not being microed. And I think that's going to be a W. GG's, well played here for Grombrindal, and a really, really nice effort from Muckrock. I often Dark Elves get the saddest builds in Autogen. Yeah, I mean, I think they're the fun builds, right? They're the fun builds. 916 and 270 here for the Mage of High. 160, 370. Illyrians get 610. 330, 430 for the Tyrannok chariots. The range kind of struggling, but 610's not bad. 610's not bad. 220 here for the Eagle. 850 for the Flame 5 Phoenix. Really good work. 350 here for the Sun Dragon. And 350 for the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. For the to benefit Muckluck's growth here, it should have kept them on single shot and just kept shooting here, trying to kill the models of the Bolt Throwers. I think that would have been best, or maybe actually gone after the Grudge Throwers. Grudge Throwers actually have bigger hitboxes, so you probably could have shot at those a little bit more. Or the other way is actually just shoot Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. He's a pretty huge target. That would have been quite nice. ALDB is here, sir. I believe, Mr. For Poland. He is going to be coming up next, I believe. With Thorgrim 400, 750 here for the Thane. Thane's paying for himself every time. 444, 250, 780 here for the Dwarf Warrior Great Weapons. 830, 0, 590 for the Norglims. 1,200, 1,300 for the Iron Drakes. Trollhammer Torpedoes, 3,200 damage value. Excellent. Only 6 kills. 250 here for the Gyrocopters. 516 for the Bolt Throwers. And 300 for the Grudge Thrower. GG's, well played. Alright, so we are going to be having Dacta. So let's make an agreement here. So Grombrindal is going to be going 4-0. If Grombrindal wins this, how about we make this agreement? If Grombrindal wins, he has to change his army. Does that seem an agreement? I will autogen him a new army. Does that seem acceptable? Grombrindal does have to beat the big Dacta, though. Dacta does have some nice abilities. My turn to sacrifice to the god build. Oh. To the god build. So if he wins again here, I'll change his army. I know he wants to play. Oh no. Let's play Playing the Dead. No more good Dowie builds for him. I think I'll do no more. You are the lord of the stream. Your word is our command. Fantastic. All right, I think a 5-0 win with the Dawi is enough, because obviously then it'll just get really, really competitive. I mean, we can have the good lord of the Dawi, but I think it is probably going to be the most powerful. It is the most powerful build I came across. I mean, if anybody really got screwed, it was Nickabit that got like 8 units of cavalry, and that's about it. I think you just needed 1 unit of anti-large great weapons, and I think you were doing pretty well. I think we had 1 unit of Toonguard halberds for bunnies and 1 very good artillery piece, and Nickabit had nothing to do about it, I think. it was a sad sight to watch cavalry just get splattered all over the park. Also, it gives me the opportunity to make you a build. If I play him, I'll happily play that build. I would happily play that build as well. It's a gorgeous build. I mean, the fact that he got the perfect range units as well. Good anti-infantry stuff as well. So we are going to be having Malekith. So Malekith here will be in the sky on top of his Black Dragon. He will be having the Gaze of Malice, Stand Your Ground, Soul Stealer, and the Noxious Breath. Now, we'll also be having the Master on top of a Chariot. And also, I think here we are going to be having the Cold One Chariots. Let me just double check this is the correct build. I think this is the correct build. I didn't really get a look at his build, to be fair. Yeah, it is. Damn. This is a good build, actually. This build could win, actually. No word of a lie, this build could win. So we have a unit of Dark Shards here. We have some Bleak Sword 2 units. We also have some more Dark Shards. We have a Master on top of a Chariot. He's going to be coming with just Guardian. We'll be having a unit of the Shades with Great Swords and some Shades with dual weapons. Some Dark Rider shields. And I think we're also going to have some Cernesh Harvesters. The ROR Doomfire Warlocks with Soul Stealer and that very nice Lesser Doom Bolt. We'll be having the Cold One Chariots here with the armor-piercing missile strength as well. So we have lots of armor-piercing, and we also have a Ferromanticore in the sky, which I'm pretty sure is correct. Yes, it is. God damn. I believe. I totally forgot that. Hayden was meant to be in because we skipped Hayden. He is back now, so I need to get him involved. We've got Muck here. I'm just going to play it like this whilst I change the name to Dacta. I believe that's correct. Apologies if I've spelled that wrong. Right, here we go. So in the front, we are going to be having shots here going up against Malekith. We need to get some great weapons in here to shoot up against the gyrocopters. And we do have some good stalk. This Dao build could suffer here. They do have 130 range, I believe. So just hold on to next. We do actually have Hayden next. I keep forgetting because it got messed around at the beginning. A very nice Gaze of Malice here coming down up against the Grudge Thrower. Really nice there. Doing some good damage up against Hammerers as well. I think if anybody can beat this build, it is going to be Dacta. We have the perfect one to do it here. Now, it has to be patient. He has to be really patient to really get his infantry in, get his range into the right positions. We are going to be shooting here using the Tyrannoc Chariots. And where they're going to be shooting? They're going to be shooting here into the Hammerers. Nice stuff going down there. Looks like the Bolt Throwers are going to be shooting in as well. We're going to get some nice damage here. Yeah, they're going to be hitting those Chariots. Those Chariots are nice and large to hit. Juicy targets indeed. Soul Stealer here would be quite nice. We are going to be shooting in the side here from the Great Swords. Incoming are the Miners. We have the Master here. They can certainly charge to the front line and do some good work. We get a nice breath attack from Malekith down here as well. Flame coming down in the front here up against the Manticores. And unfortunately here, going to be dropping is the Gyrocopter Brimstone Guns. They're going to quickly turn, and they're going to turn, and they're certainly going to burn. They might be able to get some good shots here into the Master. They certainly are going to do that. Master is also going to be getting hit by those flames. Look at the flames coming through here up against the Master. Shots going down here in the pocket from the Dark Shards. They're going to be shooting here into these Miners. Really want to get in beyond that pocket and start shooting on the RJ Hammer torpedoes. That is pretty much going to be the win condition today. And that's a fantastic Soul Stealer coming in. The Soul Stealer isn't going to connect here, but under the new rules, as you can see, there is going to be a couple of units here in that circle with the new Soul Stealer that will actually affect the Hammerers here, which will be really nice, which means that's basically going to be a buff to Soul Stealer, but it's going to be healing here for Malekith as well, so he's going to get some healing from that Soul Stealer. That's really nice. That's really going to aid there for him. He's going to get his tail burnt just a little bit, though. He certainly felt that one. Brimstone Guns are coming in for the shots as well. They're certainly going to hit there into the back. They are anti-large, and the Dark Shards need to come in and deal damage up against his Brimstone Guns. They need to go down. They need to have air superiority, and here it comes. We are going to be getting the Ferromanticore in. He needs to dive after the Iron Drakes. He can't really come in on the Grudge Thrower and not take out the Iron Drakes. They are going to turn, and they are going to hurt him. Oh, looks like he got away with it, I think. He got away with one volley. I don't know if he'll get away with two. Another Soul Stealer in the pocket as well. That's going to be going on the Dwarf Warriors and also the Iron Drakes. That is going to be healing him quite nicely, I think. I haven't seen anything so far. But big damage coming on the Grudge Thrower. We now need to get in and deal with those Iron Drakes. It's going to be getting pulled apart here. This is really nice work here coming in for the Dark Elves. Balance of power is, though, unfortunately going to be going into the Darwi favour. Most of that is going to be just because Malekith is quite so damaged. Blasting Charge is just destroying those Bleak Swords. So good here. Ferromanticore is going to be nice and close, but we need to deal with these Iron Drakes. They need to get... Oh, no. Please. Oh, no. This is going to be painful. Oh, my God. He dodges. Fantastic stuff there coming from Dacta. Really nice work there. Dodging. There's going to be some big shots here, and the perfect shots in the pocket coming in from the brilliant Shades. Shades don't have much armor, though. Only 30 armor for these bad boys. That is going to hurt with those burns. Coming in is going to be the Thane. Thane is going to be down to half health. Those Flames still going to be trying to get on top of these Shade dual weapons. They're actually pretty quick, 42 speed, not bad. You know, sort of mimicking sort of the levels here of Weight Watchers. You know, good speed, good micro, good stalk. You know, pretty good stuff there in general. Another Soul Stealer going down on the Norgrim Ironbreaker. Should be able to heal here. Yeah, good healing from Malekith as well. Flame coming down the front here on top of the Dark Shards. Dark Shards with no shields though as well. If we're going to get the Master, you need to be taking care of these Iron Drakes or Hammer Torpedoes. Coming over here a little bit extended. Deadly Onslaught going down for the Thane. Thane has been caught out here by the Ferromanticore. Ferromanticore is going to be circling. That's why we also have the Dark Rider shields in. Big hits going down. Hammers coming in as well as the Trollhammer Torpedoes. He needs to get out. Take that damage value you've got and get out nice and scot-free. Oh no, it looks like here the Ferromanticore has taken quite a bit of a punching. He has rampaged, and that is going to be painful. Will the God build stand? I don't know. Maybe. It's like here we have lost the bolt throwers, but I think we don't need to care about the artillery anymore. We need to get in and start dealing with these weapon teams. You need to get in and you must take care of these Iron Drakes Armor Torpedoes. It will solo the army here if you're not careful. Looks like here we have lost the Ferromanticore. It has shattered, unfortunately. Malekith needs the Soul Stealer in this pocket to heal as much as he possibly can. This is super close. We do have some shots though coming in. As you can see, that range is going to be there. We might be able to start hitting some of these units. We are going to be having the Norgrim Ironbreakers. They are going to hold here. We do have Thorgrim inbound as well. Shots coming down the pipeline here. They're going to be thudding straight into the flank here of the Hammers. Good damage coming down. 1.9k left for them. And in comes Malekith. Malekith's going to be ready with that Noxious Breath. He's going to come. He's going to aim. Or what we're going to see here. Oh, I don't think he's going to go for the Hammers, you know. He might come in. Is it going to be a breath attack here on the Thane? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Okay, I think, for the most part, Malekith got away with that. Malekith did get away with it. I don't know how he got away with that. He didn't get away damage-free, but oh, he got away with it just about. I guess that is a bit of a distraction, so we can get the Shades in there now are going to be visible. Can we shoot here up against the Iron Drakes, or maybe get on these Trollhammer Torpedoes? They've been protected so well here from Chad Thorgrim. Shots are coming in, though, up against the Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes are going to be very close to breaking. We still have the Cold One Chariots. This could still be a win. Coming back to even now is going to be the Dark Elves. This is starting to look a little bit down for the Dawi. Micro is going to be heavily here on the side of the Dark Elves. The Dawi just have to react, and that is a gorgeous breath attack here up against those Hammers. Fantastic stuff coming in from Malekith and Dacta. That is the perfect breath attack. Miners have broken, and so have the Iron Drakes. Just 2 units here in the pocket. They've only got 90 and 80 range, and we still have the Norgrim Ironbreakers to get through. However, what's going down here? It looks like it's going to be another Soul Stealer. No, Word of Pain going down. Negative 40 melee attack, giving them zero melee attack, and it's going to allow the Shanef Harvesters to get in and do their work. We are going to be getting shots here from the Iron Drake to Armor Torpedoes, but this is where the Shades come in and they do the dirty work. We should be getting a couple of bodies coming through. Looks like they are actually going to be shooting here into the Norgrim Ironbreakers. 125 armor. Oh, should be a nice gaze of malice here coming down. Fantastic there through the backside of the Norgrim Ironbreakers. This is an absolute nail-biter here. Coming in with the Cold One Chariots. They're going to cycle in. They're going to get out. And it looks like here, another Soul Stealer going down. Brilliant stuff. Should be able to really punish these Iron Drakes. Healing going down here for Malekith as well. He's going to be going somewhere near 2k. Probably 2.1 if he gets the good stuff. Yeah, 2,100, maybe even 2,200. Fantastic stuff from him. Just like here, Thorgan Grudgebearer is still going to be moving here in the pocket. He's going to be a little bit healthy, and him being healthy and bringing the High King is really going to nerf certain units. So, for example, he needs to go below half health before that even becomes activated. That's why I'm not a huge fan of it. But the thing is, if you do target Thorgrim and he does go below half health, you do get that bonus. But at that point, you're probably also losing on balance of power. So it's a bit of a flip of a coin, really. It really all does depend. It really all does depend. So over here we have broken the Norgrim Ironbreakers. It's starting to look a little bit dangerous here for the Darwi. The Darwi have been stretched and pulled apart left, right, and centre. There's going to be no blasting charges left. It looks like it's just going to be the Iron Drakes and the Torhammer Torpedoes. So we have run out of ammunition here for the Shades with the Great Swords. Some ammunition left for the Shades with the dual weapons, though. Dual weapons are going to be shooting. They are going to be hitting the hammers here that are pushing forward. They're going to have 800 HP left. Not too much. One cycle charge away from breaking, I imagine. Some good shots coming in from behind. Blasting charges were aimed here. Ooh, good damage here on the Cold One Chariots, actually, surprisingly. Good stuff for the Norgrim Ironbreakers. They are going to have 500 HP, 30 models, and they're still going to have 21 leadership. It's so interesting. They still have 20 leadership, 400 HP. These guys do not run, especially when they're close to Thorgrim as well. Going to be having that courage and the extra. I don't know if it's. I don't think it stacks here with the Thane as well, but yeah, certainly some good stuff. So ammunition, we do have some ammunition left for the Dark Shards. Dark Shards could certainly shoot here into the Norgrim Ironbreakers. I think the key target here. Oh, this is going to be another breath attack. Breath attack does hit. It looks like it is going to be a full push here from the Dark Elves. Dark Elves are going to come in. They need to take out most of the entities now. Balance of power is going to be in the Dark Elf. However, blasting charges here, though, going straight down the pipeline up against the Dark Shards, wrecking all kinds of infantry here. Fantastic work from them. 400 HP left from those guys. -2 leadership. They are going to get hit here in the front as well. I have no idea how they're holding. I think they're winning in combat. 3 leadership here. It's going to be 23 models, -2. They could break. They have broken. Rear charge here coming in for the Cold One Chariots. Also, we have lost the Iron Drakes. We have lost the Trollhammer Torpedoes. And terrified here is going to be the Thane. And it's going to be Thorgrim Grudgebearer versus the world. Can he get his oath going down here? I don't think he's going to be able to. The Dragon's going to be in the sky. Dragon is going to come in for the swoop. Big hit there going down on top of him as well. It is okay, you are going to get the Oath of Vengeance on top of Malekith. He's not going to be able to hold. That is going to be balance of power. And that is going to be GG's here for the Dark Elves. Fantastic stuff. Awesome. I had no idea how to use Fiery Confiscation. Absolutely no problem, Muckluck. So, as I did say before, as you are going to be checking out here, so for guys such as yourself and Bobo and those that don't have too much experience, what I will be doing, I'll be doing a 1 to 2 hour seminar where for the Shortbeard tournament, which is going to be a tournament for brand new players here, I will be doing a free 1 to 2 hour showcase where I come onto the Discord, I show off some things of how you guys can improve, show what sort of spells do, how you can go on and see what sort of spells are going on. How are we doing, Long Paul? Nice to see you here, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. So you can come in and check all of these things. I'll be giving you just some free advice for a couple of hours. So when you do take part in the Longbeard tournament, you should have a little bit more idea of what you're doing. And what it is there is just going to be some fun for yourself to go play a best of 3 up against some other players of closer ability level of yourself and have some fun. GG's indeed, and fantastic stuff coming from Dacta. And yeah, interesting build indeed. Quite a combination. 2,763 here for Malekith, 630 here for the Master, 168 and 9 here for the Bleak Swords, 1,240 for the Dark Shards, 1,100 here for the Dark Shards, 1,100 for the Shades with the dual weapons, 1,430 here for the Shades with the Great Swords, so it's 220 for the Dark Riders, 847 here for the Shanesh Harvesters, 775 here for the Cold Ones, and 350 here for the Manticore. 550 for Thorgrim, 300 here for the Thane, 160, 330 here for the Minus of Blasting Charges, 175 for the Dwarf with the Great Weapons, 388 and 113 for the Hammerers, 500 here for the Norgrim Iron Breakers, 740, 1,360 for the Iron Drakes, 2,635 for the Iron Drake Torhammer Torpedoes, 782 for the Gyrocopters, 400 for the Bolt Throwers, and 533 for the Grudge Throwers. Now that was a top quality game. GG's 100% army versus me. GG's well played indeed. Now that was a top quality game here. So we'll be having Hayden in next. Let's get this buddy in and get him going. So SBQR Hayden. So for anybody here that is brand new that would like to see an awesome clan here. Now, of course, I am part of DBD, the XMT as well, or the XMD, whatever you like to call it. Those guys, awesome, brilliant people. We have a fantastic clan as well. But the SBQR are lovely guys as well. The guys are going to be a little bit less competitive than we are. They're just here for a bit of fun. Now, Hayden has recently joined them. I sent them his way. These guys love playing a bit of Mordhau. They love playing a bit of... They play all sorts of things, but they play Warhammer as well. They're trying to make a Warhammer section. They're just awesome guys from the States that... yeah, they're just really, really nice people that like having some fun. So if that sounds like a good idea to you, you just let me know. You can pop there onto my Discord, and you'll be able to go under Community Resources and find those guys there. Otherwise, if you feel free and you'd like to join things such as DBD, XMT, all sorts of other slightly more competitive clans, do let me know. But yes, GG's indeed. A beautiful game here. Beautiful game indeed. So it is going to be these two up against each other. He will be Dark Elves. Oh, it's Dark Elves and Dark Elves. Ooh, Dark Elves on Dark Elves. Lovely. Yeah, I bet you Thane didn't pay for himself. No, he didn't pay for himself. You leave my Thane alone, Shetland Apache. You leave my Thane alone. But guys, thank you very much to everybody that has been watching today. I don't say this too often. I try not to, although it kind of is my job. If you are enjoying the live stream, please do feel free to leave a like. It really does help here. So for every like you leave here, or maybe even a dislike if you don't like the... that's also a good way of letting me know that you don't like the live stream. But if you do, leaving a like not only shares it to the wider community of YouTube, it counts as an interaction. It really does help YouTube promote this. It also really shows me what you do and don't like of my content, so I can go back and look and go, oh, people like this, they like that. You know, recently I did an old versus new tournament, massive tournament. I prepared it, got all of the players together. We had a 3.5-hour tournament, so my most popular tournament so far. I also did a Son of the Mountains tournament. It's going to be my second most popular, where I got 14 Dowie mains to go up against every other faction in the game. So we got a High Elf main, we got a Empire main, and we played every single game in the book. Fantastic. Hayden is going to be going with the with Rakarth. That's quite fun. That's really going to help me, so thank you, Hayden, for that. But yes, also, guys, subscribing here as well really, really does help. And the reason it really does help is because I'm trying to grow towards that 1,000 subscribers, where I can give you guys more early access. I can become a partner with CA, and I can become a partner here with YouTube. So if you guys really want to help me towards that, that would be awesome. But of course, don't feel like you have to. Don't feel like you have to at the same time. There is no pressure. And if you're sitting here and you're not sure, maybe go check out some of my other content. See if you like that. And if you don't like that, then okay, fine. And if you do, then wicked. Hopefully I'll see you here on the channel. Join the Discord as well. You'll see all of the other tournaments coming forward. I do try and update myself. I have, it's not Stream Diary. I can't remember what it's called. It's called the Stream Timetables. You guys can check out there. If I know what I'm doing in advance, I put it up there so you guys sort of know what to expect in the weeks coming forward. So we are going to be having Rakarth here up against Dacta's very nice build. And of course, we've seen Dacta's build. Might see some changes here in some of the spells, for example. So you don't once you've changed the build, it doesn't have to stay the same. You can move around spells, you can move around items, you can do all sorts of things. Map here, we'll just change it to another map. Let's go here with Schwarsterhafen. So if any of you guys are wondering, you know, why I ask for these things, you know, hopefully that does explain why liking and disliking or subscribing to the channel, what that all does for me on the channel and how you can benefit the channel if you want to. But yeah, going forward here, we are going to be having Dark Elves up against Dark Elves, Malekith up against Rakarth. Now, I think this is going to heavily favour Rakarth. I believe, if I remember correctly, there is going to be dark magic, so there should still be a soul stealer here for the Dark Elves. Still. So, even, maybe. Rakarth is still going to be a better duelist on his dragon. I imagine Rakarth's best mount, I believe, in my personal opinion, is going to be on his Manticore. I don't think he's the best on his dragon, but on his Manticore he's certainly going to be the best. So going forward here, I also love the black and the red. It does look cool. It really does look cool. Look at these guys. They actually look like really kind of like terrifying. So Dark Riders here in the front line, 2 lines. So you're going to have one without shields, one with shields. We're also going to be having the Siren of the Red Ruin. Siren of the Red Ruin actually got a couple of changes here in the new DLC coming forward. So some of you guys might have seen that. Some of you guys might not have seen that, but certainly had some big changes indeed. But World of Malice, as well as that Terror coming through, all that armor piercing, weapon strength, and missile strength, very handy indeed. Black Ark Corsairs in the front line, anti-infantry, good armor, as well as the Black Guard of Nagarond. Double bronze here with the nice immune to psychology, defense, charge against large, and we will be having the Bolt Fiends. So the Bolt Fiends are absolutely excellent. Extra range, extra armor piercing, as well as shield breaker and all of the other good stats, including those silver shields and also just looking badass in general. In the back here, we'll be having the Reaper Bolt Thrower, that 350 range. We'll be having some Dark Shards, as well as some Sisters of Singing Doom. Sisters of Singing Doom are the ROR. They do come with that lovely Madness of Cain, Frenzy, Terror, and that physical resistance. And the last unit here, of all things, looking badass as always, in top of his faction, is going to be the ROR Revengers of Rakath. So the Revengers of Rakath have the anti-large poison, armor piercing, and the barbed net. So a 40-meter radius, which has negative resistance and negative speed. Anti-infantry weapon strength, and very, very good stats in general. We are going to be having Rakath in the sky here on top of his very nice Manticore. He will be having the Whip of Agony, which does remove terror and fear and melee defense. He'll also be having Whiplash, and coming in with the Beast Lord's Gaze and Beast Slaver. He will be having Encourage, Terror, and all of those extra good bits and bobs. This should be an interesting one. Now, the problem here we have for the side of Rakath is those Sisters of Singing Doom need to be back here because they're going to get shot, and they're going to get shot hard. Peter R, how we doing, buddy? Enjoying your commentary. Need to take Grombrindle off your banner showing Dr. Ah, yes, that's a good point. Thank you very much, Peter R. Nice to see you here in the chat. Obviously, there's a lot going on here, so I do apologise. We'll be putting that down as Hayden. Alright, let's go here. So we're going to be shooting into the front line. We are actually going to be hitting the Reaper Bolt Throwers. Nice stuff there. The Reaper Bolt Throwers are going to be shooting into the Slanesh Harvesters. Shots going down here in the front from the Dark Guards, going to be hitting up against the heavily armoured Black Ark Corsairs, but really good armour piercing from all of the range here coming from the Dark Elves from both sides. So the heavily armoured Black Ark Corsairs, yeah, take them or leave them. Black Guard of Nagarond are going to be coming forward though. Their target should be the Colborn Riders. Unfortunately here, as you can see, there's going to be a bit of a problem already from the Rakath side. A lot of the infantry is going to be very spread from their cover. Now the problem is going to be here, as you can see, look, they've just hopped on. Dacta has taken this here, and he will take that very proudly. So the Black Ark Corsairs have been taken out. Black Guard and Nagarond are going to be on their own. And what's going to happen here with that range is it's just going to spread out, and now it's just going to kite that elite unit of infantry. In the sky, though, we are going to be having Rakath fighting here up against Malekith. Now, if he does use his ability, it looks like here we do have Soul Stealer going down to heal. We are going to be intercepting with the Manticore. Manticore is going to slap it in there, and now it's going to be a fight of the duelists. Anti-large and armor piercing as well coming in, so he should be able to absolutely wreck apart this Manticore. Beast Lord's Gaze for that extra leadership. Hopefully he can use the, I think it's called the Beast Slaver. Where is it here? And a Whip of Agony is what you need to be using. Shots are going to be coming down from the Rakath as well. Poisoning anti-large shots here going into the Feral Manticore. But unfortunately here, shots going into the Black Guard of Nagarond. They are pretty slow at 31 speed. They're going to be on their own. As you can see, we've lost both units of Black Ark Corsairs for pretty much no value. We're also going to be pushing in here using the Dark Riders. They have been entrapped here by the Bleak Swords as well as the Slanesh Harvesters, the Dark Shards, and also some more Bleak Swords. They're going to be caught in here. They are going to fight their absolute best, but there is going to be no support for them here. You're going to be getting shots in for the Siren of the Red Ruin, but he's going to be using a lot of his ammunition. It should shoot here into the Master if at all possible and get that value where it can. Looks like Whiplash is going to be going down. It needs to chase Rakath. Fantastic breath attack here going down on the Black Guard of Nagarond. Black Guard of Nagarond is just getting kited here by the double shades. Shots are going into the backside here of the Dark Shards. Soul Stealer going down again on Rakaf. Big hit thing coming in from him. Fantastic stuff there. Looks like Soul Stealer. Looks like we've lost the whip. But are we going to be having Peace Slaver? Stand your ground going down. Can we lose that Terror? It means we might be able to tear her out. Should be able to tear her off. Oh, no. Okay, he's gone down. He has just died. So many armor-piercing shots here coming in from the shades with great weapons, and that is perfect. He dropped back to his own cover here with the back line of the range, and as you can see, he was able to take him out with a combination of all of it. Unfortunately here, that will be the end. You can't lose your Lord like that, and hope to go forward. We do have a Sorceress of Dark who is going to be on foot. She does have a couple of spells, I imagine. We will be having Soul Stealer and the Power of Darkness. Going to be another Soul Stealer here going on the Sisters of Singing Doom. They're going to get shot very, very soon. We could Rampage, though. Are we going to Rampage? Now, the attack animation didn't go off, so it didn't hit, didn't connect, therefore it won't be going off. Malekith is going to be in the sky. These ladies are just going to get shot. In the back here, we have the Red Ruin. Siren of Red Ruin has gone down. Lots of armor piercing has allowed her. I think she has like 80 armor. Oh, she only has 30. Okay, I thought she had more than that. Maybe I'm thinking of the Blood Rat Shrine, maybe. But Sisters Sing and Doom have rampaged the Cold One Knights. I can certainly see a breath attack coming through here. What's going down here? It's like a Word of Pain, I think it's going down. Word of Pain, negative 40 melee attack for the Bolt Fiends. It's going to give them nothing, and it's just going to allow the Master and crew to clean up. We are going to be having the Power of Darkness on herself. That's really interesting. That's going to be your main character. That is going to be Army Losses, GG's, and well played. I wanted to write GG and that there will be new memes soon. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So well played to Dax is going to come through with a big win. 1.6k here for Malekith, 300 for the Master, 320, 230 here for the Bleak Swords, 611 and 1100 for the Dark Shards, 2200 here from the Shades dual weapons, 1000 here for the Shades with the great weapons, 390 for the Dark Rider Shields, 760 here for the Slanesh Harvesters, 1100 for the Cold One Chariots, and 180 here for the Feral Manticore. But you played really well, Grumbrindle. You did play very, very well tonight, so you should be very happy with that. Looks like here, Rakaf, 1,670. Unfortunately, they're losing the cover of his own backline range. Obviously, Malekith came a bit far forward, kind of baited them into it, and then got shot by all the units of range. But 170 here for the Sorceress of Dark, 120, 150 here for the Black Ark Corsairs, unfortunately getting isolated, 280 for the Sisters of Singing Doom, 150 for the Black Guard of Nagrond, 830 here for the Dark Shards, 220 here for the Bolt Fiends. So 206 for the Dark Riders, 360 for the Dark Rider Shields, 1,100 for the Revengers of Rakaf. They are such a good unit in my opinion. 788 for the Sirens of the Red Ruin, and 400 here for the Reaper Bolt Thrower. Now, if I was Hayden, and I'm a bit of a newer player, what I would have actually done is you actually have the range superiority. You have 350 range with the Reaper Bolt Thrower. You need to force your opponent to come to you. Now, what happened is Hayden pushed out really fast with his infantry, and had no support on that with any sort of cavalry or such, or range. And unfortunately there just got kited in the end, brought his Lord over, and there was just more units here to shoot Rakaf. He was actually winning when he was when Malekith was forced to go to him. Because what happened was that you had all sorts of Dark Shards here, the Bolt Fiends, as well as the Revengers of Rakaf were shooting alongside Rakaf, poisoning here up against Malekith, doing all of that good stuff, but unfortunately he got caught a little bit out and got a little bit too aggressive here, Hayden. But really well played otherwise, really well played otherwise. So it looks like it's going to be Dark ALDB. I don't know if you're still around, buddy. I don't know if you're able to play. Pretty sure I've got you here on... It looks like you're offline, I think. But we'll do a new map. We'll do Shimmer's Ward. I do like Shimmer's Ward. It's a nice map. Honestly, nice try giving your army. I hate Dark Elf Mirror matchup. You played really well, Hayden, to begin with. It was, I think there was a way for you to win, but you had to force Dactyr to come to you. You had to force him to come to you and do some work there. It certainly, you know, everybody said the Gromrindle had the God build, but of course it was beaten by Dactyr here. So, you know. Hey buddy, how you doing? ALDB is going to be in, so Shimmer's Ward will be up. We'll be having Dactyr against ALDB, who I believe, let me double check, he will be having Mazda Mundi. So we'll edit this. We also have Shetland Apache to come next. Now, in the good fun of spirits, last on the list is going to be Shetland. If anybody else does want to play, please feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to do a little bit of extra time for you guys for such a fun tournament. If you guys do want to get involved and play, just feel free. Just ask. It's okay. I'll be setting up Shetland's army in a moment after this game is done, and then we'll see how this all goes. So we're going to be having Master Mundi and the Lizard Men here going up against the Dark Elves, and this is slightly Dark Elf favoured in general, and considering the build, very heavily ranged here for Dactyr, it's more than likely going to be pretty painful for ALDB. Now, he does have Mazda, and Mazda more than likely will always be coming on top, on top of his chair, not on top of Zilak. So it can be quite painful. Just have to keep him alive. You've got Shield of the Old Ones and all the other good bits and bobs. So you just have to take care with protecting him. So what we'll do after this game, I will make the build here for Shetland Apache. I assume he's still in the chat. Please just say hey if you're in the chat, Shetland. I can see you typed a moment ago, because Dactyr is a very experienced player. He's a very experienced player. Ah, Mr. Legatus from the SBQR I was talking about earlier. So I really like this map. It's quite a pretty map. It's quite nice indeed. Very nice high elf map. So here we are going to be having quite a few interesting entities. So we'll be having the Repidactyl Riders in the sky. We're also going to be having an Ancient Salamander, 2 Sheilas, and we're going to be having 2 units of the Feral Cold Ones. We have a unit of the Chameleon Skinks. We'll be having the Saurus Warriors, Temple Guard, as well as the Red Crested Skinks, and the Saurus Scar Veteran. Saurus Scar Veteran will be having the Cold Blooded, Foeseeker, and Deadly Onslaught. And where is Master Mundi? So the Toilet Chair Lord is going to be here, and he's going to be on the Chair of Doom. Chair of Doom here, he's going to be having the Ruination of Cities, Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones, Arcane Unforging, Apotheosis, Comet of Cassandora, Curse of Midnight Wind, Harmonic Convergence, and Net of Amentok. Now, I don't know if LDB knew, but you don't have to take all those spells. I don't think he knew that, but he didn't have to take all those spells. But we're here now, we're ready to go. Maybe a net with a Cassandora could be quite nice, we never know. Let's see. We know the build here from the Dark Elves, and I think the rule here, I'll leave it, is that if anybody gets 5 wins, what we'll do is we'll change the build. Just because then, you know, you don't want to see the same build over and over and over and over and over again. So it's going to be 2-0 here for Dactyr. I think Grumby's more than likely going to be the winner today. So starting off here, looks like we're going to get the very nice Cold One Chariots coming forward. Good armor-piercing shots coming out. Community Skins might be able to hold a few things at bay. I don't know how the Ripidactyl Riders would do up against Malekith. I don't know if they really want to take that fight. Oh, very nice Gaze of Malice coming down, really blasting through the Red-Crested Skinks. Very nice there. All the shots going into here. Shots are going to be pushing into the Cold One Chariots. That should be able to poison. And being it has poison, we could get the Ripidactyl Riders on board. How are we doing, Cowboy Bob? Did you still want more players, or are you almost done? How you doing, Gorg? Buddy, if you want to play, you go ahead. If you don't want to play, then whatever you'd like to do. If you'd like to play, you let me know now, and when I build the build next here for Shetland Apache, I will also build yours at the same time. We'll do it live here on stream. So really good here. Coming in with a nice combo. Poison coming in the Community Skins. Push here with the Ripidactyl Riders to really rip apart these Cold One Chariots. Now, Malice is coming over. Sorry, Malekith is coming over. Now, you don't want to overstay your welcome here. Fantastic stuff. Getting out of here, getting away, and you've got that damage. Fantastic stuff there. Balance of Power actually already going to be slightly shifting here. Apparently, Balance of Power is already in the Dark Elf favour. It's quite interesting. Maybe because there's a lot of damage here going down on the Feral Stegodon. And oh my god, this thing is getting deleted. I was going to say it took some arrows to the face, but that thing took more than arrows to the face. Cold-blooded on it. It's definitely going to need an apotheosis. JC, that thing took some damage. Okay. There is a lot of elite range here, so some excellent... Oh my god, it's doing so much damage. Okay. Cowboy Bob. More players, he said. I would like to play, but too much of a noob. Ah, don't worry about it, Gorg. Honestly, these are just randomly generated auto armies. What it is going to be going on here, I basically use Ranald's gift. I give you a lord and a faction, and then I rando auto you an army. That's it. You don't have to be a good player. It's a bit of luck of the draw as well, you know. But looks like here, very good stuff coming in. Looks like we have lost the chariots. One has gone down. We could certainly chase off the rest. They're looking very, very weak here. 800 HP, negative 12 leadership. They're certainly going to have to be chased off. But you're going to lose the. You're going to be losing a chariot there in trade of a feral cold one, and also probably half the health here on a Stegodon as well. Shots going in for the feral cold ones. I don't know which trade's worth it there. The Saurus Scar Veteran's getting absolutely. I'm not going to say that on live stream, but he's getting absolutely hopped onto here by these two. He's getting destroyed here in this middle pocket, and it's looking pretty dangerous for him. Stand or Die going down. Saurus Scar Veteran has been terrified. He has been pushed onto here when he is going to be riding here on top of his cold one. That's a bit of a shame there. There's a bit of a trade there on that left-hand side. If you're going to lose on one side, you need to win here on another, and win they certainly have. Lots of damage here coming down for the Feral Stegodon. The range has dropped, and they can turn and now burn. Sorry. Hiccups. Looks like here we are going to be having the Ancient Salamander. He doesn't get involved in trying to see if he can shoot up against the jewels. Perfect. Shots coming in. Big damage there. Net of Amatok going down. Brilliant stuff. Charge coming in here from the Feral Sheila. Ooh, very nice. Ruination of City should be able to come down here as well. One going that way. It's complete random, and there we go. Straight down the line. Now get a banishment in here as well. That'd be really good. This is some nice play here coming out of the brilliant ALDB. Fantastic Dowie player. Really nice nets coming in here and shutting down these Dark Elves. And fantastic. So we have terrified the Shades. Good. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. So we've also terrified the Dark Shards in the back. And this could really be the downside here. It could be the end going on. But also the Ancient Salamander has been hopped onto. There is no nets to stop Malekith. Sure, the other one's going to be trying to protect the best he can. Coming in with a steel chair is going to be Lord Mazdamundi. The Lord of the Toilet Chair is going to be aiding. Sure, the other ones is going to be doing its best. It looks like it is going to be a very nice apotheosis here. 480 HP. Going to be trying to save, but unfortunately, Toilet Chair Lord is going to be on his own fighting up against a Black Dragon. Now, for things that you don't want to do, this is probably one of them. Toilet Chair Lord is going to be running. I don't know how he's taken no damage here, but it's like here there is going to be a Soul Stealer going down up against the Temple Guard and the Stegodon. In the back, we are going to have a Rampaging Sheila. She is going absolutely wild here in this pocket. Could be a Terror as well. Human Boy, yes. How are we doing, buddy? Nice to see you here in the chat. Oh, sorry, here on the game, in fact. Looks like here we're going to have the Red-Crested Skinks fighting up against the Ferromanticore. Good poison, as well as good armor piercing here from these bad boys. They should be able to do some work here up against the Ferromanticore, as long as they don't get too badly hurt. Then they could get terrified. Looks like here we are going to be losing the Slanesh Harvesters up against the Temple Guard. And unfortunately here, it looks like the Pharaoh Stegodon is going to be taking some damage from Malekith. Incoming here is the charge from the Dark Riders with shields. They're certainly going to be chasing up against Cold-Blooded going down. Big charge in the back here up against that range. And that's what's so good about these dinos. They're going to push in the back, cause lots of good damage. Banishment going down here. This could be perfect. Brilliant banishment here coming out. Fantastic work there from ALDB. If you're going to lose somewhere, make sure you win somewhere else. Fantastic, fantastic work. So there we are, we get another Sheila coming in, and she's coming in for vengeance. There's going to be a big charge here on top. Oh, nice charge there on the Master. Good damage going down. Malekith is going to be in as well. What can you do? Can we get a shield of the old ones in here to protect? Good poison coming down as well. Could be able to kill the Master here. Looks like he has been terrified. If we can kill him. Healing going down. Shots coming in though from the backside from the Dark Shards. They're certainly going to be hurting Sheila. Apotheosis. Harmonic Convergence as well. Can we get in? Can we do the damage here up against Malekith? I don't know if they're going to get away with it though. It's looking very, very close here. Very good game coming from these guys. We have the Ripidactyl Riders in the back, and so are the Saurus Warrior Shields. A very, very nice Ruination of Cities could be coming across here. Good one. Okay. Oh no. If they'd gone this way, it could have done some really good damage. It's not going to be enough to kill them. Temple Guard are going to be coming in. Looks like we have broken the Chameleon Skinks. We've also broken the Ancient Salamander. It is going to be Toilet Chair versus the World. We really need to get these Ripidactyls in. These Ripidactyls could finish the game. They really needed to clean up these Dark Shards. They have killed the Stegodons. And unfortunately, just that one unit out there on the edge could really cause disaster. Shield of the Old Ones is going to aid. I don't know, though. Is that a Thunderbolt? Or is that a Lesser Doom? Looks like it's going to be a Lesser Doom coming down. Lesser Doom coming down. Nice explosion there on the Temple Guard. Those Ripidactyls are killing me. Oh no, because they're just going to turn and burn here. Great Swords are just going to shoot into Master. That's a shame. And so we are getting Saurus Warriors in there. They are going to be getting shot. We do have some Red-Crested Skinks though. Oh, come on, Ripidactyls, you can do it. You can do it. No, it's the end. Oh well, GG's and well played. It looks like Dactus coming again with the Steel Chair, finishing off the Lizard Men. What a brilliant game from ALDB. Fantastic stuff. The reason it's not army losses is because the rest of the army is so goddamn beaten up. And actually, the Ripidactyl Riders actually hold a lot of balance of power as well. I'm sure Master can take it. He looks so athletic. The Toilet Chair Lord is known for his athleticism. Oh dear God. So 53 kills, 2,400 damage value for Lord Mazda Mundi, 120 here for the Saurus Scar Veteran, 900 for the Red-Crested Skinks, 141 here for the Saurus Warriors with shields, 714 for the Temple Guard, 980 here for the Chameleon Skinks, 49, 250 for the Feral Cold Ones, 877 for the Ripidactyl Riders. Just such good play in the beginning. It hurts my heart to see they didn't do anything towards the end. But 312 for the Feral Stegodon, 34 kills, 1,070, 1,100 for the Ancient Salamander. 4,800 damage value for Malekith. He is putting that backpack on and carrying the Dark Elves to victory. 400 here for the Master, 260, 150, 218 for the Dark Shards, 955, 700, 1,350. I don't know where the rest of this value is coming from, but there's something needs to be calculated here. But 770 for the Dark Riders, 500, 340, and 580 here for the Ferromanticore. 20,400 damage dealt. God damn. GG's was great fun watching and playing. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you very much, Mark Luck. It was really awesome to have you here, dude. Thank you very much for watching. GG's indeed. Right, so are we're making one for guess I will play next if there's a spot open. So we've got Shetland Apache, we've got Cowboy Bob, and we have Shetland Apache. So let's get Shetland Apache in next. He's been waiting for the longest. I believe the first person to ask was Gorg York, and then we'll get in Cowboy Bob. So what we'll do here, guys, is we'll make your armies. So what we do is we're going to custom here, and we'll get open. The. I'll show you. So what we do, we go into Ranald's Gift, and we open this up, and we go to here. So we come down, and then we go through. So we'll go through with Shetlands first. I'll send it through to him so he can sort out his army, get it all ready and saved. And you guys can do it one by one, and we'll just try and keep it nice and swift. So Archeon the Ever Chosen. So what we do here, so he's going to be a caster lord, which is quite an advantage, which means we don't have to find a lord and a caster. Also, Warriors of Chaos not having a sub-faction making this a little bit more painful. But here we go, we will be able to find Archeon. We'll just keep doing this until we find Archeon the Ever Chosen, and that is going to be the army. What an army that is. What an army. So Archeon the Ever Chosen. So this is going to be the army. We're going to be having Archeon the Ever Chosen, Marauders with great weapons, 3 units of Chaos Warriors, Forsaken, Mirror Guard, Chosen, Chaos Warhounds with poison, Chaos Trolls, oh, the ROR Chaos Spawn, and a Hell Cannon. Now this is a build. So what we do here, we grab the lovely snipping tool. We come back onto the game. So, just so you know, Shelton and Apache, I'm sure you've done this before, but and for anybody else that is watching, so you can see that we've got all 6 spells here. Whenever you get a caster, you get all 6 spells. You don't have to take all 6 spells. You can change the spells, put them on chevrons, put lords and stuff on horses, and such and such. The only thing you can't do is add or remove any units. You can't change it. So let's have a look here. Somebody subscribed, so... Men Archer, thank you very much for subscribing, buddy. I really appreciate that. If you are watching, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot, so thank you. So it should be able to paste that there over to the man, the myth, the legend. Where is he? I'm sure I've got Shannon here nice and close. Aha, Mr. Apache. There we go, sir. Your army. So this is going to be an interesting one. Obviously, you've got to play against Dark Elves with that. How's that going to go? Could be interesting. Could be interesting. So now we go to the next one. So now you guys are watching with me. We're now going to be doing... It is lacking mobility, but I think that, you know, that's the randomness, right? We can't really... we just had that. So what I try to do is I try to make sure we don't have the same lord. I can get Archeon mounted with full kit. Yeah. There's a lot of chevrons there to do what we want. So we've had Fulgrim. Now the reason I'm not going to do that is because we've had Fulgrim. If we've had a lord, I'm just going to keep doing it until we don't. So if we do go here as well, we'll also be able to change the scoreboard. Actually going to be 3-0 here for that. So we've had this for Archon, so we'll do that again.
Full tilt!
So King Leon Ger here for Mr... Where is he? Where is he? We are going to be getting that for Mr. Gorg. So we go onto the game, and then we go to Bretonia. And then we just... Oh, that's a build. That is a build. We keep going. Okay, so we have a build here. Now, the one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the Paladin. And the reason I'm going to remove the Paladin, I'm going to remove him, and I'm just going to put a caster in. Now, I think a fun caster would be the Heavens caster. Just do something different. Like, we haven't had a Heavens caster yet. So let's do that. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of some chevrons so it works. We have some chevrons. There we go. So that army's going to work. Obviously, that army here, that will have Leon Core on a Royal Pegasus. So you could, I don't know if you can work that out actually. I don't know if you're going to be able to get him on him. You might be able to get him on a Hippogriff. I don't know if you're able to get him on this. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, you will do because of spells. You will do because of spells, yeah. I mean, of course, you're going to want her on a unicorn as well, but, you know, it is what it is. But you'll be able to work it out, I'm sure. You'll be able to work it out. Mr. Gorg. So we'll send that across to Gorg Yorg. So pretty good build here, pretty good build. I'd be quite happy with that. So we'll send that across to Mr. Gorg. He should be on here. Aha, thank you all. Send you a friend request. And then message. There you go. So that's your army, sir. So what we need to do is go onto here and quickly fill that in. So if we jump up here, we'll go edit. So Shetland is going to be... Who is Shetland? Oh, Archeon, yeah. Gorg, you're going to be King Luen, and then we'll be having Cowboy. Cowboy Bob, and let's see what you're going to get, Cowboy Bob.
For Heldenhammer! War calls!
Marcus Wolfheart. Oh, interesting. So we have Marcus Wolfheart, which is going to be really nice. What we can do here now is take off this. We can get rid of that, and we can come back onto this. So we now go to the sub-faction, because it's going to make it easier. There's less lords to worry about. Oh my god, you've got so many heroes. Oh my god, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay, we're just going to keep going until we get something a little bit more sensible. Marcus Wolfheart just comes just with some ridiculousness every time. Yeah, you can't do any of that. Okay, I'm not getting Marcus Wolfheart now. Oh no! Oh. I just skipped him twice. There we go. Okay, to be fair, that's a pretty good build. We can't have gyrocopters anyway, so what I'll do is I'll drop that for a caster. Now, a caster we don't have. Do you know what could be really fun? You. Yes. He can have his items, but hopefully we can fit this in. There we go. Bang on 0. You've got extra stuff to work with. So that's going to be your army. You're going to have an Amber Wizard. Now, the nice thing about Amber Wizard, you can put him on an Imperial Griffin if you want to. There's lots you can do with him for sure. This is going to be a build. Well, there we go, Cowboy. So we will go here, and then we will find... Yeah, it's no problem, Gorg. Just keep an eye. If you have any questions, please feel free just to ask in the chat. That's absolutely no problem. So let's find Cowboy Bob, and we'll send him this. your army, sir. There is your army. And there we go. We now open back up the lobby, and we should have a couple more games to go. Right, it should be back open, ladies and gentlemen. It did have very little infantry, but I think you should be okay. I think you should be okay. So we should be able to open this up. We should be able to get back in. I don't have you added, Daxter. But hopefully you can find that. I'm pretty sure I should have Shetland added. There's Shetland. Let's get Shetland in. There we go. So we have Shetland in. Not sure what this is. Oh, Mr. Echuanson. Perfect. All right, we should be ready to go. So you, the whole idea, Shetland, is with the extra money, you can't buy any extra. You can't buy any extra units. You get what you get. So you can't add units and you can't take units away. Just so you know. Ah, you pin me your code. Fantastic, mate. I'll add you up, Daxter. There you go, mate. You should be added now. Yeah, I'm just going to wait to see Shetland. He's got a little bit of an incorrect build here, I think, compared to what I've got here. So I'm just going to be changing the map here. Let's go with... Yeah, I know, that's kind of the idea, right? You're kind of forced to use what you've got. Otherwise, you just kind of make your, like, army, like... I get it, I get it. So you can, like, add chevrons to everything. Yes, the whole idea is you can add spells, mounts, items, chevrons, but you can't really just add extra units because it sort of defeats the point of it's sort of oh yes I can. We're going to go on to Cliffer Beasts. Yeah, it's the whole idea is like it's to stop people like trying to make it as meta as possible. You just kind of have to play with what you've got. What did I do? Yes, I had to check. I had to check the build. Right, so we're going to be having here Shetland up against Dacta. We will then be having Gorg Yorg, and then finally to finish off today, we'll be having Mr. Bob. Should be quite fun. Should be quite fun. Well, I did put a screen blocker up, to be fair, to do my best. Alright, looks like the PC is holding strong here. Well, I think, did we have another subscriber? Manacha? Manacha subscribed as well. Thank you very much, Manacha. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. That's really awesome of you, dude. So thank you very much. Best spells for high magic is high magic apotheosis, soul quench. Soul quench at least if you're on a horse or an eagle. Let's quickly go for this. So Archon the Everchosen, he's going to be having Fireball, Crown of Domination, Foe Seeker, and the Slayer of Kings with Kindle Flame. We'll be having the Marauder Great Weapons. We'll also be having some Chaos Rolls that are double gold chevron. The nice wide Spawn, very good there with the Armor Sundering. We'll also be, ooh, that's sneaky, I like it. We'll also be having some Chaos Marauder Great Weapons, Chaos Warriors in the front line. And we should be some Chosen in here somewhere. Looks like we're going to have some Chosen in the front as well. Hopefully we are going to have a Hell Cannon, which is going to be protected by the Mirror Guard and a unit of Forsaken. Yeah, so probably Tempest, Soul Quench, Apotheosis, if you can. That would be my 3 Gorg Yorg. So for example here, take Tempest, for example, if you're going to come up here, up against ODM Dacta, because he'll be obviously bringing Malekith, so you can use that Tempest to slow him down there. So Malekith is coming forward, and let's see what he's going to do here today. Big shots coming in the front here, where we're going to be hitting. Ooh, shots actually going to come down up against the Cold One Chariots. No damage going down, big shots going into Archeon, the Ever-Chosen. Fireball could do some good damage here. Surprised to see no Burning Head. Was something interesting. Oh, hit going down to Malekith. God damn. Okay, that hit him in the face pretty hard. Ooh, this could be sneaky. Shade's dual weapons are going to be here in the back, and they have been vanguarded beautifully. They're certainly going to rip hell here, but as you can see, we do have the Chaos Warhounds with poison. These bad boys here in the back can certainly do some work if given the opportunity. Now they are going to be moving, and where are they going to be going? I'm not too sure where they're going just yet, but their forces are being pulled over in this direction. So we are going to have a breath attack going down here. Big hit there going into the chest of Malekith. I believe that was a breath attack, but here come in the volleys. Bodies here are going to be shooting straight into the unbreakable hell cannon. And look at that health drop. The dragon is coming in. That black dragon is going to absolutely wreak havoc here. And there we go. That's pretty much the cannon crew done. There's going to be 3 models left. I believe you need a minimum of 4 to fire it. So I believe that's going to be end there, unfortunately, for the hell cannon. 1 left. So that will be the hell cannon done. Balance of power is going to be, although apparently pulling into Shetland Apache's favour. Over here in the back, though, we are going to have the Chaos Trolls. They are going to be chasing here in the back up against the Cold One Chariots. Now, they're going to be shooting into these bad boys. They have lost a model, but they're certainly going to be healing. I don't know how they've lost a model. They haven't lost enough HP to lose a model, I don't think. But they're the armoured variants. No, they're not going to be the armoured variants. They're just going to be the normal ones. What sort of leadership we're talking about there? So, 35, yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. Could be better. But these boys here in the red and blue, they are something. So these are going to be the ROR Chaos Spawn. Fireball going down, and is it going to catch? Let's get a look over here. Fireball is going to be tracking. Fireball does hit straight in the face on the Master. Excellent work there comes from him. Shots coming in though up against the Forsaken. Forsaken have only 85 armor, no shields. They are getting destroyed by the armor-piercing Dark Shards. Ugh, that is disgusting value. But in coming in is Archeon. He's going to be on horseback. He's going to be charging uphill, so coming straight into the Dark Shards. We also have the Cold One Chariots. They're going to be nice and close. I'm not sure what sort of speed. 78 speed here up against 66 here of the Chariots. God, that was so much damage on the Forsaken. It just hurts to see units like that getting damaged in such a way. Fair Manticore's doing really well here in the back up against the Chaos Great Weapons. Looks like Shetland wasn't a fan of the map. I apologise. I'm running out of competitive maps at this point. Gonna need some schemes. Gonna need some schemes. Big hit here coming in the back up against the Cold One Chariots. They are going to be charging here up against the Bleak Swords. Nice charge going down there. Big hit going down. I do apologise, Shetland, if you didn't enjoy the map choice. I don't think it was a massive map. I think it's like pretty medium size. It's just it's got some terrain, but it's pretty flat, I guess. It is not going to aid. It's really not going to aid, I don't think. But shots coming in here up against the Chaos Warriors. Silver shields and also 100 armor, so they will do some work, but they're not going to do too much. A fireball coming down, it should be able to hit here. Oh my god, that's some sort of wanted bending there, but big hits on the Master. So it looks like here the Mirror Guard, Word of Pain going down on those, as we're also fighting up against the Spawn. Spawn not having a great time. They are going to come in the back here up against the Shade Dual Weapons. They have caught and they will do some good work there. Yeah, unfortunately the Mirror Guard have got wrecked. Looks like we do have the Unbreakable Spawn in the back. Armor Sundering going down, put them probably on 0 armor. Yeah, 0 armor here for the Shades. They are going to get caught. And 3 models for 560 HP left. Chaos Warhounds with Poison. Over here, though, it looks like we are going to be having the Armored Trolls here fighting up against the Dark Shards. We have managed to catch these boys in the back. That's some excellent work here coming in from Shetland. Fireball yet again going down on the Master. That's some brilliant stuff. Really nice work coming in here. Some big shots hitting up against the Master. And they're really trying to take care of these Dark Shards, which is quite good. Some are going to be wavering as they do fight up here up against the Forsaken. Looks like here we do have Foeseeker and the Slayer of Kings going down for that increased speed. Keep charging here up against the Master. Hitting him can be very nice. Oh, he didn't connect. No way. He's got 28 melee defense. We have 78 melee attack here with 844 weapon strength. That's a shame. Looks like he's going to give up. Fireball going to come out though. Fireball does hit quite nicely. Big hit there on the Fireball. Very good work. Orange Jesus was not on his side, unfortunately. It looks like here the Chaos Trolls, they need to keep pushing these. They need to keep pushing. They're just going to turn and burn if you're not careful. Yep, there we go. So good attack animation there. Good push there Well, looks like we are going to be charging using Archeon. Archeon is going to have to clean up crew. You need to keep the infantry nice and tight. Looks like we have the Mirror Guard Chaos Warriors have come back. They are going to be a little bit far away. We also have the Great Weapon Marauders. Balance of power, not quite even. It is going to be in the Dark... oh, no, hang on. It's in the Chaos favor. Oh, no. It can't be. Maybe... I think these two are swapped around. But, no, they have swapped around. Sorry, it is going to be in the Dark Elf favor. That does make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Warriors getting shot here in the middle. There's so much ammunition. Yeah, it's pretty much GG's at this point. I don't think there's anything you can do, even if you kill the Dark Shards. You could do it, but you'd have to kill the Shades. You basically have to keep busy here with Archeon. But the problem is Malekith is going to clean out the rest of the infantry, and then it's going to be all the cavalry and Malekith on his Black Dragon versus Archeon. So it is going to be painful. If you can kill the Master, it might be possible as well. Killing the Master would be quite nice. He's on 1,400 HP. Looks like there is going to be a fireball going down. Can the wanted bend come through? It hits the rift, unfortunately. I'm not going to say that's going to be it, but you needed to hit there. I think you needed that damage. Chosen to fight, there's no. Chosen are fighting. They are going to be fighting up against the Shades, up against the Shades with the dual weapons. Chosen are going to be doing the work here of the Chaos Gods. They're going to be fighting the absolute damnedest here up against the nice Slanesh. The Slanesh Harvester is going to be doing what they can here to really disrupt this elite infantry force. And it looks like they're going to try and hold the high ground. Breath attack here, I imagine. Oh, Mater Gallus, lovely. Brilliant Mater Gallus there going up against the Chaos Warriors. Archeon's just going to be keeping that Master at bay. Just going to be trying to get that regeneration here on the Trolls as well. Just trying to keep them nice and high. Ah, no, that's a shame. Looks like it's going to be a Soul Stealer going down. Looks like it is going to hit Shet and Apache as well with the Archeon, the Ever-Chosen. Fireball coming down. Fireball does hit. Ooh, and it hits both. So nice there. Good work. Looks like it's also going to break the Fleet Swords as well. Looks like they're going to be coming back there. They need to stay tight here. They need to stay tight. Let's have a look. So it looks like we have some Mirror Guards still online. Looks like we have some Great Weapon Marauders. We managed to get the Chosen. No, Chaos Warriors. Nice breath attack. Not hitting too much, but the Shades are online. And the Shades are just going to wreck. They have such good armor piercing. 35 armor piercing, missile strength. I think the base is about 23, something like that. Oh, it's nowhere near that high. It's only 12. That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up at all. Okay. 12's pretty low. It's interesting. They're normally... I thought it was a lot higher than that. But it looks like here, looks like the Manticore is just going to be cleaning up crew around. Looks like here the Great Weapons are just going to be chasing off the Dark Shards in the back. Malekith is going to come in for the swoop up against there. King's Osik going down. Could wreck Malekith here. Could. He just has 72 melee defense, but if he does hit, it is going to hurt. Stand your ground, a very powerful ability. The Chaos, Word of Pain going down up against the Chaos Trolls. Chaos Trolls have tried very hard here. Looks like the Dark Warriors are going to be struggling. Big hits coming through. Chaos Trolls have been broken. Shots are going to be hitting up against the Cavalry though. Slayer Kings has now been worn off here from Archeon, the Ever-Chosen. In comes the Ferromanticore. Should be able to terrify the Chaos Trolls. Looks like here they have broken the Dark Shards in the background. Shots are going to come in from the Shades here up against the Chaos Warriors. And they're getting shot in the back as well. So Archeon has been surrounded here by the Dark Riders. A nice Soul Stealer coming down. Nowhere to go either. It looks like we are going to be having the nice Black Dragon and the Ferromanticore here with a Soul Stealer on top of the brilliant Archeon. Archeon's probably not going to be able to do anything at this point. Mirror Guard are coming in. Side charge going on here. Yeah, beautiful charges going down, and that will be army losses. Fantastic game. Oh, Logic Discord, yes buddy, what's up? What did you send me? Oh, you put it on, have you? Oh no, alright, we'll check this out after, I can't wait. I absolutely love it. I love it. I'm going to check that after. That's amazing. All right, 3k value here for Malekith, 350. I do apologise. 165 here for the Bleak Swords, 300 as well. You're going to get 300 for the Dark Shards, 240, 1,180, 2k here for the Shades with the Great Swords, 478 for the Dark Riders, 1.4 here for the Shanesh Harvesters, 1,200 here for the Cold Ones, and 480 for the Feral Manticore. Okay, on 1.9k, as well as 375 for the Chaos Marauder Great Weapons. Yeah, unfortunately 100 each there, and 360 for the Chaos Warriors. 280 for the Forsaken, 214 for the Mirror Guard, 744 here for the Chosen, 630 for the Chaos Wines with Poison, 950 here for the Chaos Trolls, 367 here for the Chaos Spawn, with 558 for the Hell Cannon. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, maybe that was a bad map choice. Yeah, sorry, Schiller. Maybe that wasn't a good army choice. Yeah, sorry, but if you'd said something, I would have changed it. That's my bad. All right, well, GG's well played. We'll try and see if we can get Gorg in here. I don't know if he's able to get in. I just tried to pick a map that was competitive. I forgot it was just that flat. Maybe I just had to take a look at the picture, to be quite honest. But I forgot it was that flat. So we'll do Escher next. I'm not going to look at it, but yeah. Hey, Parkourilla. Yeah, it's a bit of a late one today, but I put a video out earlier, and people wanted a live stream as well, so I said I'd do it if people wanted it. So. Yeah, I like Eshin. I do kind of... I don't put Cliff of Beasts in often, but I know it was a competitive map, and I was like, oh, we'll try Cliff of Beasts. You know, it's one we haven't done yet. I'm actually really running out of maps. I think Garbaraz is a competitive one. We've done Karak Asgar. I know Karak Bufdar is a good one as well. Karak Ungor you can certainly use. MP Ipalm Ridge, Blue Ridge River we haven't done yet today. You could do Peak Pass. Oh, you like Clifford, do you? Oh, okay. I never really used it in a competitive tournament, really. I think I used it once or twice. Yeah. So I think that's going to be 4-0 for Dacta. So now Dacta is actually going to join. So I don't know if Gorg is still here. Mr. Gorgie, are we here? How you doing, Parkerilla, though? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Our Gorgio is in the chat. Send me a message? Oh, you sent me a message, yeah. Oh, I don't know. It should be... Don't know if I have you added on here, buddy. York, do I have you added? Rank 9 peasants would be great. It should be called KOTH Autogen. I can't believe anybody has the same lobby name as me. It should be called KOTH Autogen with the password 123. Why allow that if you want an Autogen? So what you can do with the extra money, so basically the autogens, it just gives you an army. So I give you a lord and an army, and then the extra money you have left over, you can just slightly tweak that army however you want, but the army stays the same. I was debating to play campaign and check to see if it was what's going on YouTube, so I'll stay here. Oh yeah, no worries, buddy. Nice to see you here. I think the whole idea of it, right, is that I give you a build, so you basically can't change your build to make it meta. So, like, for example, let's say you take everything off and let's say you get a greenskin army. You take all of the stuff off, you drop the wyvern for, say, Azag, just so you can bring some, like, extra spider riders and bring in some more, like, fanatics, etc. I'm just trying to stop that from happening. It's just trying to be a little bit more of a fun tournament, I guess. I guess that was my aim. I guess. And there's also some instances where you can't do it. So, for example, with Luen, I don't think York. Yeah, you might not be able to Gorg. You might need to send me your friend request on. So I'm over in Europe. So if you're over in America, which I assume you are at this time of day, I assume you're probably not gonna be able to see me. Yeah. Being that I'm halfway across the world, I don't think you're gonna be able to find my game. But although, hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, you found me. Woo! Let's do it. Let's go. So I'm not even sure he's actually going to be able to afford Luen on top. I can't remember his name, but I don't know if he'll be able to afford him. I don't know. Anyway, let's get a really nice screen blocker in. Let's get the Anvil one. The Anvil one looks really nice. Let's check the build. I want to see what the build's all saying. Ooh, does he? Oh, he might. He might. The other thing as well is your casters will come with full, like, so when I autogen it as well, your casters will have full, all the magic, right? Like, the other thing is I give you an autogen army, you know, I sort out all the magic and give you certain spells. I want you to have that full money, so you can bring all the spells if you want to bring all the spells, or you can bring extra bits and bobs if you want to change a few things, and you can manipulate it just a little bit, so it gives you, like, a little bit of, you could put a few of your own sprinkles on it, if you like. But not too much where you can abuse the game too much. Oh, let's go. Bequis, that's the one, yeah. I'm not going to say anything about it. He might be. He might be. Oh, I've just thought about something as well. He's got Heaven's Magic. No, it's true. It's true. So, for example, like Mazda Mundi, there was no way that. And I guess there is always going to be drawbacks with tournaments like this. The tournaments are just so out there that you know, a lot of this I try to follow to banner rules as much as possible as well. Like, luckily none of them are broken banner rules yet. There was one army I did make earlier on before the stream started. I think the original Bretonnian army had like 8 units of, because there's no unit caps on, right? So there's like 8 units of like Knights Errant, I think there was. So I just had to change it. I just redid it again. Oh, it's on there. No, I think this is certainly one of those. I mean, just the name, the Ranald's Gift auto-generate armies. I think if you put too much thought into it, I think you can pick it apart pretty easily. Good imaginative idea for the tournament setup rules. Might be even more fun with ultra-large armies. So I was thinking the same, Peter. I was thinking some auto-gen large armies might be quite nice. Give you a little bit more variance as well to work with. But what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just trying to... This is my first time doing this. This is my first phase. So what I'll do is I'll probably have a chat with... as long as Shetland's alright with it, I might have a chat with Shetland at some point. Maybe give him a call or something at some point. And we'll have a chat about his ideas, because obviously, for those that don't know, Shetland very good with the helping with the rules in lots of times. Maybe he can give me some insights of how I can make this a little bit better from a tournament style of things. That'd be very handy. Assuming that Shetland would like to. So we know the Dark Elf build. Is there going to be any changes? So the change here is going to be, we are going to have the Master in the sky. So he is going to have a Dark Pegasus.
I shall pluck out
He will be having the Potion of Strength and Guardian, but I think you're going to be losing a lot of the chevrons elsewhere. So stuff you might have had in Malekith might not be there anymore. So let's have a look. So Malekith will be having Soul Stealer, Stand Your Ground. So there's going to be no Gaze of Malice. So that's the trade you've done for there. We've got him in the sky, but he's not going to have anything else. So we are going to have a Grail Relic. Now, if anybody does know Autogen, they love their Grail Relics. I've actually seen an Autogen that's had 4 of them, and my god, it is bad. Men-at-Arms polearms at the front, with some Men-at-Arms, some Beastlayers of Baston, they do like their RORs, and the Men-at-Arms polearms. So it looks like here we are going to have King Leonka on his main mount. He is going to be having the Sword of Caron, as well as Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker, Ladies Champion, and Blessing of the Lady. Fantastic items here for him. He is going to be in the sky, and one thing people haven't taken into consideration is going to be this. Now, if we do look here for the damsel, she is going to be having Rolling Skies. That's negative 24% speed, negative 20 melee defense, and that's 25 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. That is 25 seconds of that. That is a massive thing. Harmonic Convergence as well to boost that, and then also Curse of the Midnight Wind, and also Scholar Shielding, and the Power Stone here to really buff King Leonka. We're going to have Knight's Realm. We're also going to be having Defenders of Fleur de Lis, and also the Knights Errants. Over here on the left, we'll be having some more Knights Errants, and more Knights of the Realm. So it should be pretty interesting here. Nice build, and a last unit here of the Mounted German Archers. Yeah, I think the way is sort of like investing in mounts. So anything that can't really change the composition of the army was sort of my idea. And skews towards single entity monsters, which are pretty strong. Interesting thought. Something I'll have to think about. Alright, so this is what's going to happen. If we do get a win with Dactyr here, I will change his army before the end. So bear with me there, Cowboy Bob. If we do go through here to the next game with a win 5-0, we will have to change it because it's the rules. It's the rules that have been implemented. So coming forward here, that's why we are going to have the triple threat here in the sky. So we are going to be having the Master as well on top of his Dark Pegasus. We'll be having the Black Dragon with Malekith and also the Manticore. Now he's going to lose some spells for it. We do have the Rolling Skies, and we have all other bits and bobs as well. We are going to be shooting using the Mounted German Archers. Probably would have them shooting in the sky. I don't really want them shooting here up against the Armoured Cold One Chariots. 100 in armour, they're really not going to do too much armour piercing there. Want to get them over here, want them really shooting into the Master. Maybe not the Master, actually. Maybe try to see if they can shoot into the very nice whatever this is called, KOTH, because my brain has now gone far. So they're going to be getting hit pretty hard. It's not really, they really don't want to be shooting here. This is not advantageous for them. They're going to be going back and forth. There's lots of knights here to clean up crew. Now, this Dacta is something. We're going to ignore that and pretend that wasn't there, sir. So this one here we have some Shnesh Harvesters here, and looks like we have some nice Dark Rider shields in the back. They only have 64 speed here. There's been no damage on the Cold One chariots, and you've lost so many models. 40 models to the mounted German archers. I don't think that trade was worth it. So Soul Stealer is going to go down. We are going to have Pegasus Knights in the sky as well. And this is where the battle comes. There's going to be lots of fighting. Rampage is going to be very magical. Sword of Corone going down. It's going to be increased leadership and all the extra bits and bobs. We need Rolling Skies going down immediately. I don't know if Rolling Skies I think has gone down. It's going to be 25 seconds of negative melee defense as well with Sword of Corone. They're going to be trying to hold their best. It looks like here we do actually have King Leoncoeur. It's going to be aiding in the sky. There is going to be no healing here for these other characters. King Leoncoeur will heal. It looks like here we could be going down. Soul Stealer is going to aid as well. Potion of Strength is going to try to help. But it looks like here the Master is going to be getting out of here. So we have Terrified and Shattered the Feral Manticore. Fantastic. It looks like here it is going to be Malekith fighting up against King Leoncoeur. Armor Piercing here up against Armor Piercing. And I think Leoncoeur here is going to get the better of the engagements. Malekith has certainly been slapped here in the sky. And it is going to be a quick advance here for the Gorg York. I haven't changed it. No, Gorg York. I do apologise. But it's Gorg York playing. We are going to be having the Master, who is going to be losing in the sky here to the anti-large Pegasus Knights. They are going to be fighting up against him. They do have a massive 105 speed as they do chase against the Master. He is going to be gone very, very quickly. Here with the King Leoncoeur, he has 100 speed up against the 90 here of the Black Dragon. He's going to be nipping at the tail here of this Black Dragon, trying to do what he can. This build here is really going to suffer. Looks like there is going to be a Soul Stealer going down. And there's going to be some damage going down here as well. So Word of Pain going down on top of the Knights Errands as they do fight up against the Shnesh Harvesters. Soul Stealer going down in the pocket, really trying to heal Malekith. Malekith just needs to run. And as you can see here, the Guerrero Relique needs to get in there. You need his leadership bonuses the best you can. It looks like the Cold One Chariots, they could really do with aiding here up against King Leoncoeur. Scroll of Shielding going down for himself as well, as he does fly over the pocket. It looks like here the Master is going to come and intercept, and he is going to just throw himself here for the Dark Lord himself. He's going to sacrifice himself as another slave for the throne. He is going to break, and here it is. We are going to be having Curse of the Midnight Wind. We're going to be having all sorts of things. Stand your ground going down, negative armor, negative melee attack as well. This is really going to be hurting Malekith. We also had Rolling Skies for a nice Winds of Magic going down as well. It's going to be negative 20 melee defense, negative speed as well, down to 69. And here, the best thing you can do is allow Leoncoeur to go away, allow him to heal, come back again and fight another day. Really doesn't want to sit in this pocket and get shooting as well. And it looks like Dacta is going to pull. Damn. King Leoncoeur, 1,900 damage from him. It's like 0 for the dams. 100 here for the men at arms. Pretty much 0 for the 73 here for the Beast Slayers. 500, 400, 200 for the Knights Errands. 700 here from the Defenders of Fleur d'Is. 600, 1,300 for the Knights Realms. 330 and 1,950 here for the Pegasus Knights. 2,200 for Malekith, 220 here for the Master, 58 for the Feral Manticore, that's a shame, 465 here for the Cold One Chariots, 1,066 from the very nice Shnesh Harvesters, 240 from the Great Swords, 430 here from the nice Shades with the dual weapons, and only 200 here for the Dark Shards. 250, 200, and yeah, pretty good overall. I don't think Dacta had lost that. Yeah, that was unwinnable. I mean, no problem. I mean, some of these are going to be unwinnable. I can't quite help that. I wish these were all playable, but I think the whole idea of this is meant to be that it's meant to be quite a nice recycling of people coming through, and it should allow people to, you know, it's going to take like true skill to stay at the top, right? And it stops meta builds. It hopefully try and pushes people to use new units, bring out new items, and allows a bit more balancing where new players can come in with very different builds, and you know, maybe sometimes there's a little bit of RNG. That's what it comes into. So there's going to be one here, and what we'll do is we'll change that, as he did swap sides, we'll change that here towards Gorg Jorg. And guys, don't threat and don't get please don't get upset with me. This is going to be my very first one. I am just trying to work out and iron out the details. Once we get forward here in the later future, I will try and change it the best I can. And also, because it's sort of like a King in the Hill style, you're forced to play against what you get. And it's sort of going to be the same for the tournament as well, which kind of sucks as well, because you know you might just get an unlucky run. Gorg, you have only one battle left. You have one battle left against... unless Shetland Apache, unless you want to have another one. Shetland Apache, if you'd like to come in with your build again, and you can face here up against Cowboy Bob. Cowboy Bob, do I have you added? You can have your redemption arc, sir. I'll tell you what. We'll make you a deal, Shetland, because you weren't too happy with the army. What I'll do, I'll auto-gen you another one from Chaos. So what we'll do is we will go Chaos. I'll get you another Archaon one. So there you go. There's Archaon as well, but Archaon's going to be expensive, is the only problem. I don't know if that's any better for you. You like your army? Okay, you play with your army then. I'll tell you what I allow you to do, Shetland. I'll tell you what I allow you to do. I'll allow you, of that 1,200 you had, you can spend half of it on any unit you want. You can spend half of it. Spend half of it on any unit you like. Right, so let's get the boys in here then. So let's get you in then, Mr. Cowboy Bob, and let's get you in Shetland. Well, yeah, I was hoping at some point you and I could get heads together and talk about it. That'd be quite fun. That'd be quite fun. The password should just be 123, guys. Ah, yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I think that's true, Doctor. I think it's true. It never will be balanced. And, like, you know, I'll try and account for as many things as I possibly can. Yeah, I think also, like, knowing your build going in can also aid. But, like, you know, I think that's part of the fun, right? I mean, I could try and keep it as private as you like, but I guess no one will watch the live stream, then, eh? Yeah, so waiting for you, Mr. Cowboy. Ah, Cowboy Bob is in. So, let's get Cowboy Bob in. I will allow you your redemption, Mr. Shetland, if you'd like to play. The floor is yours, if you want it. Oh, it looks like I lost Cowboy Bob already. You are just watching, cool. Looks like Cowboy Bob is in. Does anybody want to play? And I will just send you one of the armies we had earlier today. I'll just send you an army. A fun one that we had earlier today that I think should be relatively balanced. I actually have a dwarf army if you want to play it, Gorkyog. But, you know, it was the God-given army. I'll give you it if you want to play it. It's all down to you. I'd like for Cowboy Bob to get a game, at least a game, you know. Yeah, I can see you now. Yeah, I think it's just a bit glitchy. So let's get a Troll Country. Yeah, why not? I like Troll Country. I mean, if no one wants to play, I guess no one wants to play. I mean, I could try and play. I'll just take one of the armies from Dwarf, sure. Yeah, awesome. Get in. I'll send you the build then. You will be playing with Grombrindal's build. There you go. It's going to be down way up against Empire, which will be pretty tough, but should be pretty fun nonetheless. No, we'll try and get you a game, Bob. We'll try and get you back. We'll try and get you a game. We'll finish off here, and then on the next one, what I'll try and do is some of you guys. Well, what I tried to do is some of you guys that were like towards the end. I try to put you more towards the beginning if I can on the next one, so you guys get a couple more games. Yeah. Yeah. I can't actually remember what the Empire build is. I know there's Marcus Wolfhart, so that should be pretty good. Let me have a look at this build. Where is the build? Aha. Do we stand a chance for this build? Maybe. Maybe there is an angle. Maybe there is an. I can see an angle. Is it gonna work? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Cowboy Bob is built different. Who knows? It is a build. It is a build. I'll give you that. Those nets gonna be super. Those nets are truly gonna give it to the Derby. Oh my god. I mean, it is doable to make it difficult. It is doable, but I don't know. I might as well say it. If you can take out the artillery, you've done well. If you can take out the artillery, there's a chance you can win. Because once you take out the artillery, taking out the backline range is not going to be difficult. You basically just cannon it to death. You have guns, so you can do it. It's just going to be heavily RNG, I think. It is going to be a way out to see who gets the best of it. And even if you win that, you've only got 2 infantry. So, but you've got lots of cav. You have lots of cav. So, you also have the best cav that they offer to deal with the Lord. So, there you go. What more do you want? What more do you want? Hey? What more do you want? Yeah, that's artillery. It is possible. It is possible, Shetland, I think. I think it is possible. I think he literally has to out artillery his artillery, and then artillery his back line whilst he comes forward, do as much damage as possible, and then just trying to ram that cav in. Just get it in there. Get it in there and get it doing the work. Get it doing that dirty stuff. Yeah, you have 2 demis. You have the Outdorf, don't you? Griffites. So the Outdorf Griffites will absolutely wreck. What's his name? The High King. You'll wreck the High King. You've also got a Thane in there who's going to double his value. Isn't that right, Shetland? Cannon and a nose. Cannon and a has 290 range. It's the Hellblaster volley gun. Yeah, if the cav looks anywhere, if the cav even looks in the same direction as the Iron Drake or Hammer torpedoes, it's GG's. GG. It could be a GG. It's done.
I love it. I love it. Cowboy Bob is a good spirit, so I think he'll do well. He's a good spirit. God. It just takes a little bit of heart. Just takes a little bit of heart. Yeah, I think everything is conspiring for dwarves here, but I want to see them lose. Yeah, I'm going to be on Team Empire because I think it is massively against them. If RNGesus does go well for that cannon, it could go well. There is a great cannon that I'm pretty sure had 2 chevrons on it. If that can out-trade the bolt throwers, which it should. Bolt throwers are pretty accurate though, but they should be able to out-trade it, I would have thought. If it just needs to hit once. It needs to kill one. Needs to kill one bolt thrower, and it should win. Then it's doable. It is doable. You then just need to take care of the grudge throwers, or maybe take care of the grudge throwers first. No, I think you have to take care of the bolt throwers. You have to take care of the bolt throwers, and then what you have to do is just try and beam Thorgrim as much as you can with that goddamn gun. It's doable. It is doable. It's not comfortable, but it is doable. You can hide the ROR grudge. So, it's just a normal grudge, it's not the ROR. So this is the build that Thorgrim had earlier. I don't know if you were here for that, Shetland. So we'll go through the Darwi build. So you'll see we have Norgrim Ironbreakers, Miners, and Miners with Blasting Charges in the front. We'll have a unit here of the Gyrocopter Brimstone Guns with the Iron Drakes or Hammer Torpedoes, double Iron Drakes. We'll be having 2 units of Hammerers. The Dwarf Warriors, great weapons. We'll be having a Thane here. Is Thane going to be naked? Thane is going to have his fiery ring. Fair enough. We're going to be having a Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. He will be having his book, as well as Foe Seeker, Oath of Vengeance, and Stand Your Ground. We'll be having the Grudge Thrower. We'll also be having the Bolt Thrower with 3 bolts. In the front line here, I don't know if there was anything else. Nah, doesn't look like anything else. So for the boys here, we are going to be having the Hellblaster volley gun. I don't know what sort of range here we're talking. There should be enough range to connect. We're also going to be having the Halberdiers in the front with the great swords. 2 excellent infantry here, the only ones you're going to get. We are going to have the Demogryph Knights with the gold chevron. We are going to have the Royal Altdorf Griffites. Very good terror-causing units. We are going to have Outrider Grenade Launchers. We are also going to be having an Amber Wizard, who will be having Flock of Doom. I think Amber Spear here would have been better, but you are going to have Flock of Doom, and you are going to have Transportation of Agadon and a Power Stone. You'll also be having Marcus Wolfhunter, who can certainly snipe, an Empire Captain as well. Empire Captain is going to be interestingly coming here with, not really sure as to why he's got Hold the Line, but it'll also be having Sword of Anti-Heroes. I think you could have dropped Hold the Line. It's really expensive, actually. I think it's about 130 something. It's pretty damn expensive. Gyros will just go bruh here with the Hellblaster volley gun, I think. You have stuff in the back that can deal with it, so we have like silver bullets and all sorts. So you have stuff to deal with the gyrocopters. They're not really the problem. The bolt throwers and the grudge throwers are the problem. This is a tremendously tight build, however. Marcus Wolfheart just needs to do work here on Thorgrim. These two just need to blitz the hell out of Thorgrim, and hope that they do. Just hope they do the Lord's work. Really, I think. +5 melee defense on Cav. Yeah, he's on foot though. Is the problem? He's on foot, I believe. Oh, he's on horseback. Okay, that's fine then. He's got a pretty cool shield though. I kind of like that. That's a pretty cool shield. He's on. Yeah. He's on. I thought he's on foot. That's my bad. If you play with maximum unit sizes, does that balance out single entities? So if you go from, say, are you talking about like army unit sizes? So if you're talking about army unit sizes, the larger you go with the army unit sizes. So for example, here if you go one up from large, you can have 4 gyrocopters. Obviously, the more you have in a unit, the worse it's going to affect single entities. I think large is the perfect balance you get here for single entities. If you got any less than large, you're going to struggle. If you go any wider, the single entities start to struggle.
Mm.
But we have the amber bow as well. It causes major magic damage is the only problem. That's probably why I don't bring the magic bow in this one. Focus shot. Yeah, that's interesting. But here we go. Shots down the front. They are going to be just thwapping straight into the Great Cannon. Great Cannon just needs to decimate the bolt throwers. Ooh. It's gone off from the grudge thrower. Interesting. Oh my god, it's absolutely making mincemeat here of the grudge thrower. Gyrocopters are coming forward. Bolts are coming in. Grenade launchers need to get to the front and slam up against these hammerers. Amber bow comes through. Oh my god, it's broken the grudge thrower already. Excellent. That is going to force the dwarves forward. Now that is excellent. That is what we need. Unit sizes get HP buffs. Yeah, there's all sorts of changes and balances and weirdness. So for example, I'll go through it a bit later. There's going to be a net here on the cav in the sky. Hunter's net is going to go down. We can now use the Hellblaster Volley-Gun to just shoot here into the gyrocopters in the sky. They're going to get wrecked pretty hard here pretty quickly. One's going down. Big hit here though coming in from the bolts. We should be able to absolutely wreck the Brimstone guns. Big hit there. That is going to be one going down. That's some really nice work there. Should be able to get the cannons in as well. Marcus is just making mincemeat here of these gyrocopters. Big hit there on the gyrocopter. We're also going to see a Ferromantical come in as well. Ball thrower is going to be online. Can we take care of it? Looks like here the Iron Drake Armor torpedoes. These Dowie need to keep moving forward. So we have taken care of the Great Swords. The Great Swords have gone, but we do actually have the Outriders here that are going to be shooting here up against the Thane. I thought we had grenade launchers as well. I must have made that up. I think I made that up. But they are going to be shooting into the Thane. The Thane's certainly getting shot here in that middle pocket. He does have a bronze shield, 120 armor. He's also going to get shot in the back. Nice tang here from Marcus Wolfhart. As you can see, the Ferromantical is going to come forward. Flaming attacks are going to go down on him. And here they come. The Demogryph Knights are going to be charging in up against the bad boy here. I believe they have fear. Yes, they do. They are going to be causing fear up against the Thane. That's going to be -8 for leadership. He doesn't have any immune to psychology. And that flaming attack. Oh my god! How is it doing that much damage? Well, do you know what? Actually, it must be these bad boys. It must be. It must be. It can't be these. It can't be. That is way too much damage. They've got like 100. Yeah, they've got 125 armor. There's no way they were doing that. But now these guys are getting ripped apart. So I did say this was possible, and it's looking way more possible than I thought it was going to be. So they're getting flapped in from the side here as well. The Dowie are going to have to move, and they're going to have to expand quickly. Now, they have got back onto their artillery. Now, that is a bit of a loss. You need to get your cavalry around the back. You need to sort them out. It looks like here you are going to be losing the Iron Drake Armor torpedoes. Perfect. That's exactly what you needed. You are going to be losing the Thane as well. That encouragement will go in the front line. Thorgrim Grudge Bearer is not going to help if he goes below 50% HP. He doesn't have the High King. Looks like we do have miners in the back though. The miners are going to be chasing here up against the Hellblaster Volley Guns. Perfect. They've managed to get them off. They are going to be chasing them back. Ferromantical in as well. We do actually have the Demogryph Knights here trying to aid up against the miners as well. Shots are going to be coming in here from the Outriders. Going to be thwapping straight into the front of the Iron Drakes. We are going to have hammers as well as miners and blasting charges fighting up against the nice state troop halberdiers. And they're going to be getting cover in from behind here from these silver bullets. Shots are going to be coming in from Marcus Wolfhart as he's going to be getting pressed here by the Northern Iron Breakers. Iron Breakers are going to be pushing onto the Great Swords. Their blasting charges will just wreck home. Oh, blasting charges is actually going to hit Marcus Wolfhart. And they wrecked Marcus Wolfhart. That's some good damage there on him. Balance of power is pretty even. Flaming attacks here going down on top of the Royal Outlaw Griffites. And here having shields, obviously they're going to have massive two-handed great weapons there, the halberdiers, but unfortunately, ooh, interesting. Looks like here, Oath of Vengeance is going to go down on the Ferromantical, but they're going to be fighting in melee, and over does come Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. Stand your ground, Fosi is going to go down. Lovely flaming attacks here. Looks like we have a net on the Dwarf Warrior Great Weapons. So we've managed to hit the hammers as well, or the hammers not moving very fast. Hammers aren't moving, they are going to be getting shot here in the front line. Blasting charges going down up against the Great Swords. This is looking like a big Empire win here from my perspective. We are going to be getting the double cruise back on though. We still have the cannons firing. Not sure where the cannons are firing into though. Flaming attacks are going to be going down here on top of the state troops. We have gunfire going over top from the silver bullets. It looks like here we are going to be dropping with the hammers, and we are going to be exposing the great cannon. Shots going down here, I believe, into the Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes are going to be going down. Looks like we have the Hellblaster volley guns back online, and that is super painful. Hellblaster volley guns now need to turn and burn on top of Thorgrim. They need to really take care of him. We're also going to be having the crossbowmen that actually have 6 armor piercing per model. Pretty good here for a unit that costs only 475. They should be able to turn and burn here and do some good damage on the Iron Drakes as well. And they don't have much armor. They're only going to be coming in with that 30 armor. So the crossbowmen here are 20 armor indeed. So those flaming attacks, oh my god, that's a lot of damage coming down there. That's going to hurt for sure. They should really get some good work here done by the Iron Drakes though. In comes Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. I think he probably dropped a... I don't know if that was worth it. Well, it looks like it's going to be a lot of damage. Flock of Doom going to go down on top of the Norgrim Ironbreakers. They should resist that pretty heavily. Marcus Wolfheart is going to be shooting and moving at the same time. He's going to be smashing here into the last model down to 1 HP, and he has gone. And there go the Iron Drakes. Probably more than likely going to lose the Iron Drakes due to the charge here from the Demogryph Knights. Over here in the back, though, we are going to have the Demogryph Knights fighting up against the Thane, and the Miners were blasting charges with the help of the Empire Captain. But in the back here, it looks like one of the cannons has been compromised. They could run. They are going to be getting chased by the hammers. These bad boys coming in with the steel chair, or should I say the big hammers. They're just going to be just cleaving skulls here. Just smashing them to smithereens here with these ginormous hammers. But in the back here, looks like we have managed to save the cannon crew here from the Hellblaster volley guns. We also have the Amber Wizard online. Thorgrim does need to come over and fight the Demogryph Knights, but they don't want anything to do with that, and I don't blame them. So it looks like we're going to be moving into the back here. We are going to be having Marcus Wolfheart, who can shoot whilst moving. We also have, it looks like the Silver Bullets are going to be fighting in hand-to-hand up against the Dwarf Warriors. Rear charge coming in here from the Demogryph Outdwarf Griffites, as they also come in with the Empire Captain. They have been broken, they have been removed, and that's very good work here from the Derby player. Trying to figure out my control groups. Good luck, really have fun, really good stuff from both sides. Good charge here coming in for the Demogryph Knights, and very good stuff indeed. So we go over here, it looks like we are going to be losing the Iron Drake. Stand your ground for the increased leadership as well. It is going to put them on 18 leadership, which will put them down to 2 when that does run out. Looks like here we are going to be shooting with the crossbow, but they have shattered, so now turn and burn here on the Iron Drakes would be good. We're going to try to see if they can actually get some good work here on Thorgrim as well. So they're going to be moving back to the cannon. That is going to be the end of the Dowie, I think, as they have lost all map control indeed. So it looks like the bolt thrower crew is going to be over here. Now, I'm pretty sure it should be here. Oh, well, the bolt throwers aren't down as far as I'm aware. The bolt throwers are still operational. They still have ammunition in the back pocket. So I'm not too sure why they're pushing over in this particular direction. Probably want to come back here, try and see if they can man these and get back into the fight. Shooting here up against the Hellblaster volley guns could be quite nice. We actually have the Norgrim Ironbreakers coming back. Nice shots here coming from Marcus Wolfheart. Going to be shooting anti-large, bonuses large armor piercing here up against Thorgrim. Missing there, lovely Duke coming in. These guys are like just so cool. I never see them, but I just love them. They are just so goddamn cool. But yeah, they're going to be doing the work here for Sigmar for sure. They're going and they're going to be chasing off the Iron Drakes. Crossmen are back in town, and they're going to be shooting here up against the Norgrim Iron Breakers. Balance of power is going to be pulling into the Empire favor. It's pretty close, but it's certainly not over yet. Flock of Doom going down on top of the Miners. Looks like it is going to break them. Hellblaster volley guns are back. I haven't particularly seen them doing too much. They could certainly burn over here on these bad boys here. And I think that's exactly what we're going to be seeing. This could get very tasty here with a nice side-on action. Yeah, there we go. So it's just going to be making absolute mincemeat here down the flanks of these bad boys.
Do not shame your ancestors.
This is looking painful here. They're getting hit in the side. They are going to be breaking, and that is going to be the game. What a fantastic game here coming in from Cowboy Bob. Fantastic win. So 800 here for Thorgrim Grudgebearer, 178 from the Thane, 140 here from the Miners, 400 here for the Miners with blasting charges, 480 for the Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, 280, 660 for the Hammerers with 863 here for the Norgrim Iron Breakers, 581, 1150 for the Iron Drakes with the triple gold chevron, 660 damage value, Iron Drake to hammer torpedoes. Now if it was me, I would have upped my chevrons here on the Grudge Throwers, but you know, it is what it is. and it is what it is. So 170 here for the gyrocopters, 700 here for the bolt thrower, with 340 here for the grudge thrower. Marcus Wolfhart, 2.1k, as well as getting 80 here for the Amber Wizard, 100 here for the Empire Captain, 400 for the Halberdiers, 138 for the Great Swords, 288 for the Archers, 681 here for the Crossbowmen. Really like Crossbowmen in this matchup. 605 for the Silver Bullets, 840 here for the Demogryph Knights, with 750 for the Royal Outdorf Griffites, 1,427 here for the Outriders, 526 for the Cannons, with 2,626 for the Hellblaster Volley Guns. GG's indeed. What an excellent game here between these two. Fantastic stuff. And what a brilliant finish. Alright guys, so it looks like turned out a nice chilled late end of stream, went on for nearly 4 hours. Excellent stuff. Yeah. As I was saying, I think the gyrocopters really didn't have anything to do. You know, they're just going to get netted and shot. There was just too much. I mean, maybe you didn't know the build, to be fair, but I mean, obviously I knew the build. I mean, the build was on stream, but there was too many guns, I think, and the Dowie just aren't adaptive enough. Unfortunately, they have to adapt to what's coming forward for them. I think actually Dowie can really struggle with full Empire just cav builds. Can really struggle. Just mass guns, mass knights, and just force them out of the pocket can be really difficult. Well, I actually really like the Hellblaster Volley Guns against the Dowie. I think they're really good. It's a fish in a barrel scenario, yeah, basically. Fish with an inch-thick scale, yeah. He's Artie, Norglims, and Thorgrim, I think, though. He's going to semi-camp Artie spots and prevent them from getting on back on, yeah. I don't know how the Demi versus Dowie infantry goes anymore, though. I haven't played versus Demis in a long time. Demis aren't that great, but they're okay here. They're not great, though. Getting the Hellblaster back is probably doom for Thorgrim. Yeah, it was. GG's. Yeah, it was really well played, buddy. Interesting dwarf build, I will say. That was fun. Well, that build there, Gorgilg, actually went 4-0 with under, of course, Thorgrim Grudgebearer, so... under Grombrindle himself from Son of the Mountains. My whole strat centered around the Hellblaster. So the two things that I thought you were going to win with was the Hellblaster Volley Gun, and it was going to be the Silver Bullets. They were the two things that I knew that were going to win you the game, because the only one thing you had to care about was getting rid of those gyrocopters. Once those gyrocopters were gone, that is the entire mobility of that force. The only thing you could have got away with, and I think the one mistake Gorkjord made, was actually getting the gyro bombers killed. He needed to go around the right-hand flank and start shooting the cavalry. That would have been the best way. I'll watch back tomorrow and what went on. Maybe I'll understand better what's being said in chat. I'll be up for playing when/if you do this format again. Thank you very much, Parkour, everybody. You take care. And thank you very much to everybody here that did watch today. Please feel free to leave a like if you haven't already. It really does help here on the channel and show the live stream after it will be finished. And also you can feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying all the content here you are seeing today. It really does help me grow here as a YouTube channel and really will allow me to do this a little bit more full time. I have AP Outriders and Gyros. Yeah, you had all the mobility, Bob, and it was awesome stuff. And I think that going forward, I'm going to do some nice things with this. Try and make a couple of tournaments with this as well. This sort of idea, and there'll be loads and loads of more cool ideas like this coming forward. So just keep yourself tuned, guys. Drop into what I'll do here is I'll leave it right at the end. So what I'll do here is I will leave you an invitation to my Discord. It is there in the description as well, but I'll make it nice and easy for you guys. So we'll do no limit there. We'll generate that copy. So what you guys can do, come in and join here on top. Just come join on the Discord, guys. Come find out what's going on here with all the tournaments. We actually have Battlemania tomorrow. So for those that don't know what Battlemania is, it is actually my competitive tournament here on the channel. What you do is great stream logic. It was very cool to watch. Thank you very much, Doug. I really appreciate that. Have a good night. Thank you. I do have a competitive tournament tomorrow called Battlemania. It's over 4 weeks, and you compete. The highest position you get, so the higher you get or the further you get through the tournament, the more points you get. You add that up over 4 weeks, and the top 8 players with the most points go through to the final invitational. They're playing for 2 prizes. So they play for the Total War Warhammer 3 copy, and they also play for the new Silence and the Fury copy if you come second. So hopefully I'll see all of you guys there to take part in that tomorrow. We'll be starting tomorrow at 17:30 BST. So just make sure that you do take that into account wherever you are in the world. Those subs are slowly increasing, not far from the 400 mark. Indeed, Venge, indeed. I'm super happy with the love I've got from you guys. So thank you very much for all of that. It is really kind of you guys. And honestly, I can't say how happy I am being part of this community. You've all been super friendly, super open, and you've really accepted me here in the community. So thank you so much for that. There's lots more to come forward. So hopefully I'll see you all in the near future. But take care of yourselves. Enjoy your days, evenings, nights, mornings, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care.